Welcome
Welcome
to
Brain Rot and Chill and
Brain Rot
Art.
Central, the absolute brain rot drawing capital of the world. I am your host, Mickey Bicky.
Miki Biki.
What should I name the TikTok stream? Brain Rot
Art and Brain Rot.
capital of the world of the world, because I ran out of characters.
Whirl.
I literally have no idea.
Well, usually it's times like this where our streams actually do pretty good, so I have hope. Hello, Zenus, Dahlia, Ago Jr., Not BH Gamer. Hello.
Look, Chad, I'm going to be totally honest with you today. Really don't know what we're going to be doing. My bad. I had no video, but you could hear us for sure. Hello.
And the cats just
Salem.
decided to
The screen is just OBS. Technically, it was no OBS.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this really squished OBS view.
Yeah.
Not us getting to like 10 viewers with just a blank screen.
I know.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You guys are amazing.
Who said that?
I said that just now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought that you were reading a comment. Hey, Lee.
Salem Nalleli.
Nalleli? Is that how you pronounce it? I was thinking. Artenum. Hello.
Lee.
Or Mary.
Not BH Gamer. Junior. Go. Zenus Roblox. Dahlia. Hello. Pompoof. Pompoof.
Every time I think of Pompoof, I just think of like pom-poms, like cheerleader pom-poms. And then a poof, like a puffball. Like that's what I think of when I hear Pompoof's name. Hi, kitty.
Poppy's in here.
Milk.
Open the milk.
I'm obsessed with that meme for some reason right now. I just watched it the other day.
It's so silly.
Open the milk.
I was thinking of just doing like a Christmas illustration on the side because it is December now, isn't it? It's December 2nd. You might see me working on this kind of illustration every now and then, probably during streams. We'll see. Bitchy says, you guys are great. I'm just a beginner and I'm loving and learning too. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Hello.
Hello.
Pill chill.
Pilcha? Oh, I can't. I thought it was pitchy or something.
It's
Oops,
cute.
sorry.
It's all good. I was like trying to
No.
read it, all the L's.
I just couldn't tell. Pill chill? Okay, chill pill.
Yeah, not BH Gamer. You can use post in general chat if you want, honestly. And I need to let everyone know that we are officially live. Little content updates. I mean, you're not tour.
What?
I can't see any other comment from you, Pompoof. Hi,
Yeah.
I just see hi /
You know, I kind of like the sketch number 1. You know, we don't have a specific topic today. We might, if we end up getting on a roll with some tutorial stuff, use it, cannibalize it for shorts. We'll see how it goes. So feel free to ask questions.
Yeah, Tuesday is kind of our day that we have no idea what's going on. I don't. I certainly don't. If Christina does,
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I feel like I tend to. I feel like when I lock myself into a specific topic, like that's all I'll talk about, and then I won't be able to like, I don't know, branch out and be willing to stretch my wings a little bit and talk about different stuff. That's what tends to happen in my brain sometimes.
Not YouTube filling up with 37 people already.
Okay.
How are you doing? So now you're not live on TikTok again? Yes, we are currently live on TikTok and YouTube. We are all systems are operational. You know, testing. 1, 2. Yep.
Test.
Yep.
La la la.
Not the
Hey,
microphone
Lexi.
hidden behind a sorrow.
Oh, I know.
Christina.
Was I too far away?
Poor Plum Poof.
You know, ever since that Ramon talked about like the little grid like this, doing this actually became way easier. Or thinking about it became way easier.
I love it. I always did that. I think it's super useful.
Yeah.
You know, just chilling. Hello,
Jake is
Rabu.
being blocked.
Yippee.
That's funny. I kind of like this already. I may go with this. Hey, Katsua. Hey, Azrael. Finally. Yeah, finally. I feel like I said I like pom-poms and poofy things. Oh, is that why? Is that why you named it Pom Poof? Cupcake admin. Hey, Miss Sparrow. Oh, 6'7". That's funny.
Uh-oh.
You know, I wonder how.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I wonder if we could make more shorts about 6'7" in art.
I mean, we're gonna milk it. Like, let's be honest. The memes aren't gonna stop. I mean, 6'7's gonna die really fast, but I'm talking like the memes in general. You can always milk.
Open the milk.
You can always milk them.
You can milk them.
But I would say if you're making content and you want evergreen content, things that people watch for years, your content shouldn't hang solely on the meme.
Mm-hmm.
Your content, don't let it completely rely on the meme. Because as soon as people don't care about the meme anymore, it dies.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's an okay strategy, right? Like, you can make content and be like, this is like opportunist content. A lot of people do that.
This is so cute. Now usually I feel like when I'm making an illustration, I don't generally just like make a sketch and I automatically like it. I'll try to make different kinds, but I'm kind of struggling to come up with different kinds. Maybe I'll just keep trying. But I like it. In your opinion, do monitors with VA panels have colors that are not as vibrant as IPS
You want
or
me to
OLED?
read this one?
Yes. You should.
Do monitors with VA panels have colors that are not as vibrant as IPS or OLED monitors? The question is, does it affect rendering because the gradation is not right? You know, I've had a lot of friends who did professional artwork on cheapo Dell monitors, and one of the big ways that you check is you just throw it to a different monitor. You throw it to your phone. You go, like, you can get pretty good art regardless of the monitor that you're using. If you really want to check things, just throw it over, like send it to yourself on your phone or something. Sometimes you just get hired and you go work and they just have crap monitors. And I think that's another reason that I really like Cintiqs and iPads, is because the colors on the monitors are fine. I haven't tried a lot of different monitors. I use the Dell Ultra Sharp for my desktop, but I use the Cintiq Pro. Here on stream, we have like an LG, a 4K monitor. We have like an HP. I don't think any of them are OLED. I honestly don't want to spend the money on an OLED. I don't really care that much about like insane colors. Just because to me, like, I don't really think it affects the art that much. I would get something within your budget. I'm not an expert at all on monitors, so I don't know. I never really thought about it that much. Got a Pomeranian stuffed animal one year, and it was just a ball of fluff. Isn't that a Pomeranian, though?
Yeah, that's true. It is just a Pomeranian.
Strawberry pancakes. Thank you for the follow. Illustrations. Yeah. Fox. For now, illustrations are going on. We have absolutely no idea what we were going to do this stream. We're just going to hang out and chill, chat, and have fun, and maybe something. You know, we always manage to pull it off in some capacity.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking like this one's more like a Christmas selfie with like all the girls hanging out together. This one's more like a group photo where it's not a selfie, but more like a stage thing for like a social media thing, perhaps. Like maybe Tira's posting on her social media like Christmas with friends kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I intend to buy a Huon Canvas 13. What do you think? Is it recommended because the price is not as expensive as Wacom?
I haven't tried the Huion Canvas 13, but Huion sent us a free 16, and I loved it. It was great. The only thing I wish is that it had a little bit brighter of a display, but everything was perfect. Oh my gosh, I would literally work professionally on that thing, like with no, transition.
Ooh, it's a Canvas 13, not 16.
Yeah, what?
13, not 16.
Well, they sent us the Canvas 16.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
no, I said I hadn't tried the 13.
Oh, okay.
I've tried the 16.
I misheard. Sorry.
iPad or Huion? I hate not having a keyboard with an iPad.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I think if you want to go like minimalist and just kind of like no clutter, perhaps an iPad would probably work better for you.
Yeah.
But Huions are great. They're very lightweight. At least the ones that one that we reviewed is very lightweight, great for travel too.
Yeah. Like whenever I work on an iPad, I feel like I'm like drawing, and then I'm like this, like every time I just like slap the screen in order to like try to undo.
Yeah.
I work very fast. I've been working on a PC with a keyboard for I don't even know 10, 11 years. Even when I say 10 and 11, it still sounds like 6 or 7. Like it's so cursed. But anyways,
11 rhymes with 7.
Yeah.
That's why.
And like, I love being able to have two hands to make things go faster. Speed. I am speed. We're gonna do tutorials today. Like, yeah, you could ask about stuff.
Yeah, I can ask about stuff. I'm doing this just kind of on the side. Just to have something on screen and potentially have something to work on.
I think the iPad is great for drawing. Super good for travel. Like it doesn't make you better or worse. It just is different, Like I like having lots of keyboard shortcuts. I like being able to switch between things instantly. I like being able to scrubby zoom. Hello, Maru?
Hello. I am speed cheering on the background. Fun.
Who's ready for Secret Santa?
I am. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more character. I'll put them here for now.
What's your best workflow tips? Lasso tool highlights? No, I never use the lasso tool for highlights.
No,
I carve like shapes.
Actually,
if I make a highlight,
yeah.
I'm carving shapes.
Actually,
Hello, Sarah.
I do use highlights, lasso tool for highlights sometimes, especially if I want to just get like a quick shape. Like I find that rather than like trying to draw the shape like this, I would just be like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit more random. Now with the iPad, like the lasso connects, so you can see it like right there. There's like a weird connection. On the PC, it doesn't do that, and so you'll end up getting like these weird artifacts, like this. So that's the reason why I don't do it on the iPad, but I do it on PC because I can start with the shape and then I carve it out later.
Yeah.
So I kind of do a mix of both.
By the way, this discussion on anything from monitors to tools to the Huion to iPads to PC and drawing tablets, that's all in a layer outside of drawing ability. Like that's all more like personal preference and stuff. It doesn't have anything to do with like drawing ability or foundations, right? I've said this before, but I saw this curve online and it was like brushes. It talked about how like beginners talk about brushes a lot, but pros don't. I have to disagree with that. Pros talk about brushes all the time. Like they love brushes. That's like one of the main things that they talk about amongst groups. They're like, "Ooh, what brush? What brush is that?" Dude. But like, you know, they are all under, or they talk about tools all the time. They go, what do you use? What is your hotkey setup? Oh, can you send me your brush presets? It's really important, like optimizing those little tiny things. Cause it's like race car drivers talk about race cars. They all know they can drive, but they talk about race cars because they love it, right? I talk about art brushes and layer settings and all kinds of stuff amongst professional friends because we all speak the same language. And so it's like, you better believe professionals talk about brushes. Like they love drawing stuff. Like, and photographers, they talk about cameras.
There's
they
a
love
reason.
cameras.
Yeah.
But they know having a nice camera doesn't make you a good photographer. But when everybody you hang out with is a good photographer, you talk about cameras. I'm
Yep.
not a good photographer, by the way. Like, remember when JP was asking Hannah about her knife?
Oh yeah, like what?
He was
knife
like
that?
JP, right? Professional chef, director of education at Le Cordon Bleu for like 30 years. He was talking to Hannah, another friend, a chef friend, and he was like, "This is a really nice knife." She had like this awesome chef's knife that was like really well balanced, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, like where do you get these?"
Yeah. It's so funny.
So, you know, talk about brushes and settings and all that stuff to your heart's content. Because it's fun, right? Have fun with art.
Mm-hmm. Whatever process.
You go, should I use vine charcoal or willow charcoal? The intermediate artist will go, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The beginner artist will go, it matters. And then the pro artist goes, it's fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
But how many use the one that's more fun?
How do folds work on a kimono arms if the arm is up? Like how up? Do you mean like this up or this up?
There's multiple levels of up.
Mm-hmm.
We could look up.
Kimonos.
Kimono.
Keep looking. All right, I'll save this for another layer.
Boom.
Let's draw someone with a kimono. And also it depends on like their
There you go.
pose. Oh, cute. Okay. That'll work. Above 90 and the kimono's not.
Homie.
Oh, that works.
That works pretty good.
Yeah.
Or do you want a different one?
I
It
think that
honestly
one
doesn't
works
feel
good.
like it's a super good photo.
It's, yeah.
What is that lighting, bro? I guess it's fine. I guess the lighting's okay.
Both, I think, half up. Half up? Okay.
Half up.
So
So
that
like
means, like,
90-degree angle. Like this. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that works.
That works
So
good.
maybe I'll do one down, one to the side like this. Okay, kimono. So I'll do like an ultra simplified version. I like that photo up there.
That one.
Yeah. So actually it's pretty simple.
I had a friend that worked at a studio called Pretty Simple Games.
Oh, that's fun.
I wonder if that studio is still around.
So let me look at this. Okay. So from what I'm looking at with my reference, you're going to get like some kind of fanning from this point, from the waist, because the kimono is like a large wrap with that's also very baggy. So like this band here is also sucking it in. So from here, based on my reference, what I'm looking at is the general shape of a kimono sleeve is like a triangle. That's what has like a little bit of a blunt end to it. Looks like that. So all you need to do is just cling it to the upper arm, drop it down, and it's pretty thick.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like that. But the folds in here, all you really have to do to just kind of convey the simplest form. Oh, is Applejack here?
It's time
It is time.
for the Applejack. Hey, that's my drink. Oh, you're gonna come snuggle first. Is that it?
Mhm.
Okay, come on.
Come on. Come on,
There
Apple.
you are.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
If you can see his tail. Oh, hi. Come on.
You cute little kitten.
Aw. You guys see him? Well,
You're
now
here to
he's,
deliver your hair.
Yep. So then let me think. Okay.
Deliver us unto hair.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Jack.
So I'd keep this simple. Baby Jack. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by Applejack. 'Cause
I
he's so
can't
cute.
resist.
Yeah. So you'll see that this part's mainly simple. This part has a bit more tension. So just focus on this part. This part can be like focused on details. You don't have to worry too much about specific folds. So like that is one where it's like kind of down, like slightly raised up. And then this one right here, you'll kind of see like a little bump right at the shoulder, because that's just like, you even see it on mine. Sometimes that's where the seam is, and sometimes that likes to pop up on the shoulder area. There we go. Come on, Apple. Go to your nest. Meow kitten, yes. Hey. He's investigating your drink.
No, that's my drink.
Excuse me, sir. Milk. Open your milk.
Okay, that's what he's like right now. Chat, would you go absolutely crazy if I just had a glass of room temperature milk on the desk and I drank it during stream?
Ew, that's kind of gross.
Like, how would you feel about that? Quit it.
So then there's that fold, and then this links into here. So just show where it's a connecting, and then this can just be simple once again. So because kimonos are very can be very detailed and have a lot of pattern, there's going to be areas of simplicity where the pattern can shine, and then there's going to be areas of like there's areas of complexity, like where there's the pattern, and that's where the pattern shines. And then there's areas of simplicity, which lets the folds shine. So it just depends. But I also recommend adding, just to add a little bit of thickness into the sleeve, by just adding like an inside area. Look at that, that looks more dimensional. You know, this looks more dimensional because we added a side. And there we go. Here's where the fold comes out. Fold comes out. And you got a kimono with the sleeves, with the arms kind of slightly up. Will there be a shadow below the stomach area? If you want to show that, I mean, actually what I like to do for just showing a little bit of depth is I'll kind of start with a gradient. So like from the top of the head to the waist area, there will be a gradient from light to dark, but like not a lot. It will just be like a very subtle gradient, like even just like that, because that actually shows a bit of turning, like the form turning. It kind of looks like this from a, it's like a macaroni that's like bent, but you see the front. So sometimes the gradient can kind of look like this. And the gradient will just show that form just ever so slightly. If that makes sense. Now, like, this is just like arbitrary tone. It's just there to show dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes up to the light, and then towards the knees, it gets like fainter again. So like you can play with gradients on the body like that. Like, look how interesting that looks already. Will the lower part be tight or loose? What do you mean by the lower part? From what I see in the reference, they kind of have like this kind of boxy look, so it's kind of straight. But it also depends on what the pose is. Some kimonos would like to kind of taper in and then fade out, like, or not fade out, widen. You know, that's also kind of a different style. Like arms up, but there's a bend at the elbow. Okay. So then you would introduce like a half lock fold. So like, let's say this arm is out.
You want me to find a...
Let me just copy and paste this.
Bro, kimonos are so pretty.
They are. I had like a huge kimono phase. So yeah, draw the arm. I don't exactly know what kind of pose you want.
Like this?
Yeah, that works. I don't really like the sleeve design.
Yeah, that one might just be like something weird. Something that's not the same.
So like, still keep in mind, this is where it opens.
Here. That's a kimono.
Yeah, that is a kimono. But that's not like slightly bent.
No, it's not. It's just
it works though.
It's just like the design of it though.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sick. Oh, look. Zoop,
Oh, that's
zoop,
cool.
zoop.
Yeah.
They get folds from the shoulder coming down towards the end.
Let me just draw this. So there's going to be a bend and a straight.
It's a pretty good one.
And it's going to start the fold from based on the reference, it's going to start from the shoulder to the wrist area. Like there's going to be a connection point.
Yeah, diaper fold there.
Diaper fold there. And
Boom.
there's also going to be some little bit of that half log. So like you can have like multiple folds at once.
Okay.
You know, this is like a very rough and dirty version of it. Right, or maybe if the hand is coming up towards the front, like this, then you won't really see this in action as much. You'll just see a bunch of overlaps. Now, I don't exactly know how much the sleeve is covering it, but that will just depend on you. Like, do you want it to be cut off at the wrist, like here, or do you want it to be around the elbow? And then all you have to do is just add some form of overlap. Boom, boom, boom. And it looks pretty neat. Pretty convincing enough.
Mm-hmm. It's a good starting point.
It's a good starting point, yeah. It doesn't have to be like super accurate at the start. You can always look at specific references for later. But like, I think that's pretty cute. Apple. Apple has sat down.
There he is. I saw someone earlier say the milk question threw me off. Seriously, though.
That makes so much sense. Thank you. Awesome. You break down the body into simple shapes. How do you break down the body, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, we can do some body questions, I guess. I mean, for me personally, I do a lot of shortcuts, but if you were to like study bodies and break them down, there's a few ways to do it. We talked about it in the previous stream, actually, on Anatomy Mondays, where I went through the process of proportion and gesture, putting in basic forms, and then filling it in. But I can do like a quicker version of that if you want. So like, we talk about this method a lot, which is like the envelope method. It's basically like a rectangle that's divided in half. So like this ideally would be about the same height as this, even in perspective. Like you can kind of like guesstimate it. And then what you would do is you would start adding more stuff onto this. You know, cylinder for the neck. You know, pushing this out a little bit. This is like the bottom of this right here is the bottom of the rib cage. So we're adding form. Here is the start of the pelvis, which is halfway from this box. And then it's kind of like an underwear shape. I like to simplify it like that. But this right here can kind of be used for like the glute area and the thigh area as well. So don't like discount this area. This is where the legs start attaching to the pelvis. So like here, super simple, really easy to set up. Your arms, you know, you can start them out as tubes, like coming out from this box right here. So this length is your clavicle.
My show is on. Someone says.
My show is on. That's fun. I'm glad that we're your show. So this is the end of the clavicle, and then very quickly after the clavicle is where your shoulder comes out. So like it's not here, because if you were to draw a head on it, you know, the head would look way too small compared to the shoulders. It will look very awkward. It just comes very soon after. And then those can be tubes. As curves, more specifically. And your hands are around the top of around your thigh, like your upper thigh area. So like, if you know how to do this, you're pretty much halfway there. That's like how I like to break down a body. Once again, I do a lot of shorthand because I draw fast, especially on streams. So if you want to go like way more in depth with it, you know, we have our anime art school, which I cover like this stuff way slower, which you can check out on our website right here. Elbows usually at the bottom of the rib cage too. Yeah, that's generally a good landmark to get started with. So like, I'll find my rib cage, and then be like, okay, that's where generally my elbow is going to be.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. And then actually, if you want to like raise your arm up and stuff, for the most part, like let's say you want to raise an arm, you can take this measurement right in here and kind of approximately put that out here. So you're like, okay, if I want to have my arm out like this, I know that this is where my elbow is going to be. You know, maybe it's a little bit shorter, but like this is up to you. Here, yeah, it's good enough. You can always change it later. And then this upper arm and lower arm are about the same length as well. And then your hand is extra. So like when you see a T pose, you know, that works pretty good. And then what you can do to test it out even more is you can take this lasso tool, select it, and then rotate it down. And hopefully it'll match. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty accurate. You know, maybe it could be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, but for the most part, it's there. But like, you know, it's not going to be perfect every single time, right? We're not trying to seek perfection. We're trying to get most of the way there, like 80%. And then everything else is just kind of like finessing. But it's easier when you have like your arm kind of more at an A pose, which is like, okay, yeah, you can clearly see the rib cage and you just swing out. There's your elbow. You swing out from the crotch. There's your wrist. And then here's your hand. You know, that's stuff that we teach pretty often.
Advice for shoulders when the arm is raised above the head. Shoulder moves up. Yeah, so if you think of the shoulder girdle, you can think of it kind of like a triangle, like this. Or not a triangle, a diamond. So the arms are here, rib cage is here, neck comes out like this. And just understand, like, this is your clavicle, this is your scapula, and this mechanism moves up. So it goes, if I move, say, this far side, it'll look like this, right? Here's that neck. Here's the close side. There's the far side. You can, like, move it upwards. So this whole mechanism, right, where your humerus, the bone in your arm, is, it physically moves up, right? And then, of course, you get, like, the deltoid and the traps and stuff back there. But just understand that, like, in a front view, here's your rib cage. What is this?
I don't know. I thought I heard a sound.
It's my phone vibrating. Right? In a front view, the clavicle will literally go like this. And so the whole thing will start. This will squish. Stop distracting me, phone. Jeez. I'm in the middle of a lesson. I'm with a student. Right? And this will go up. So you'll get a lot of squishing in this area here. You'll get some overlapping. You'll get like the deltoid. The pec will go and wrap up, you know, like that a lot of the time. And you'll get the cylinder of the arm like this. So I feel like a lot of the time what people do is they kind of think that it goes like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas it really goes like that. Like this is the clavicle, right? Your pecs. Your chest muscles right here. Your deltoid, right? Your traps. And then it goes up like that, right? You can even go up like straight up with it. Like that, see? Look. That whole mechanism moves.
Shimmy those shoulders.
Right? And so it's like, you go down. That looks very awkward.
Ew. That almost looks like, oh,
see?
there we go.
And it like, it'll literally press up against your head.
You know, yeah.
Like you could move your shoulder down when you raise your arm, but it's not naturally what people do, right? So it's like you can literally put your arm like that. So I would say that's probably the number one thing that I see when people are raising an arm up. But remember, like this one could stay completely the same, right? And this one could come down like that. and you got the pec on this side connecting like this, and you may see a little bit of the deltoid sticking out. Traps, deltoid. I kind of drew it a little bit awkward, but you get what I mean.
It's like your arm moves. Like you can move your arms up and down like this, but then your shoulder also moves. So it's like it's not just your arm; it's your arm and your shoulder and your clavicle. So like that's why it's hard.
It's sort of like that, right? So I would say if you have trouble raising the arms up, just understand that this, a lot of the time, it won't just rotate right here. It'll go like that. See how much more natural that feels than this?
Oh.
The whole mechanism moves up.
That's fun.
See? It just feels, it's a good starting point there. And then you can kind of, fill in the rest as time goes. So, hopefully that was helpful.
I think that was very helpful. Can I just say what you guys do is amazing. I love your content. Thank you, Devin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Devin Smith. Appreciate it. Hey, Maisie.
Hey.
Connecting heads to the neck. Always looks like bad posture. Interesting. It's blowing my mind. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The biggest struggles with raised arms is saluting, elbows bent. Test it out yourself. So like if you salute like this, your arm doesn't go up that high. I would say connect it, like start by placing your hand first. So let's see here.
I was just drawing.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So like let's say you have a character. I don't know exactly what viewpoint you want, but like I'll do front view first. So like start with your hand first. Like where do you want the hand to be? Do you want it to be here? Do you want it to be here? And that will determine like where your elbow is going to be, because this doesn't look like saluting, right? So the salute is more like a little triangle. So let's say here you got your hand, which is generally in a side view. Here is the end of your clavicle, and so your arm, to raise it up will have some, like, your clavicle will move up a little bit to reach that point. And then, you take this length, move it over to the other side, rib cage. That's probably going to be where your elbow is. And then you connect to a little triangle. And then this arm generally goes in front. The upper arm kind of takes a back seat, so this is in front of that. This is just from a front view. I always draw to your lives like I can't if I'm not listening to them. Aw.
That's fun.
That's fun.
It's our lives are like a modifier, or like a buff.
Yeah.
What is it called? Like an
enhancement? I don't know.
What is it, like the spell that you cast on people in games to like buff them, to like give them perks? Sarah.
Boost? No. So then if you want to like take this and draw at a 3/4 angle, for example. Enchantment. Then you can say, okay, I turn a little bit.
A buff? Yeah, it must be a buff.
Yeah. This goes away from us. Basically take this as a reference. This goes away from us. This goes towards us. Ooh. Hand lands at the same area. There's a bit of foreshortening that happens.
Look at this 3-dimensional reference.
Ha, yeah. Ew. Perfect. Model citizen.
Model citizen. What's that from? Do you know? Anybody? Model citizen. What's it called when you cast a spell on someone and it buffs them in a game?
Like from Baldur's Gate?
Or, yeah. I don't know. Gamer, Sarah, help. I think it's just called a buff, right? Like if you feel like Dota or, World of Warcraft or like whatever. Support. Yeah, like what a support character. A buff. Just a buff. Okay. Boost, okay. Support. Anyways. Yeah, our stream buffs.
Just
chat,
a buff?
I guess.
Okay.
Just a buff. All right. I think I'm losing my mind here.
Any advice on using one of those non-display drawing tablets? I'm planning on getting one.
I love it.
I love it too.
It's going to be a little bit awkward at first, but you will absolutely get used to it. And a lot of people end up enjoying them a lot more than the Cintiq style or screen tablets because your hand don't block the screen anymore. All right?
And you can see it from like a bigger perspective.
Screen tablets are not necessarily the meta. It's just a preference. All right? So if you do end up getting a screenless tablet, just understand that there are many, 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 many professionals who prefer them.
I used one for a long time.
Yep, and I used one and worked professionally for years before I ever even tried a Cintiq style or like a screen tablet.
Your stream buffs my art intel by a little bit.
How do you ghost lines on a screenless tablet? You look at the cursor.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a cursor that looks like this.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. And then you can just like see it. You can probably make like cursors bigger or change the cursor like type to see it easier, but yeah, you generally see a cursor. Like here, I don't see any cursor on my, what's it called? On my tablet right here. But that's because this is the cursor itself.
I thought there was a cursor on that one. Did you like turn it off and on?
Maybe I did turn it off.
I like it on.
We can try it on. See, like, look, I don't see it anywhere.
How do you ghost line? And you also just get really, really used to it. Like,
yeah.
But definitely you'd see the cursor on a screenless tablet. I find I can actually draw a lot faster on the screenless tablets. My hand has to travel less distance to cover greater distance on the screen. Like on a Cintiq, it's like always 1-to-1. But on a tablet, like you draw 1 inch on the tablet, and it could be like a couple, like, you know, it could be half your screen. I don't know. How long have you been drawing as it is? Oh, and is it okay to just draw for 20 minutes a day if I don't have the time? Yeah, you can draw for however long you want.
If you don't have the time and 20 minutes is all you got, you know, do it.
Any amount of time you feel like drawing, draw. Sounds good to me. Hey, Starlight. But having trouble with making the limbs and torso proportions correct and legs look right?
You know, that's hard. Because it depends on, like, the pose. And you don't always have, like, a perfect way to calculate the limbs. I think a lot of it will come with intuition. Like, if I'm drawing a pose like this, I like to start off with the torso because that gives me, like, some sort of, like, guide or reference. And the more foreshortened your pose is, like, if I draw this person kicking, you know, the less of a reference I'll be able to have, like, with measurement. So, like, for me, if I were you, I would do simpler poses first to just try to find the relationships, and then challenge yourself later on, once you're comfortable for the most part with like seeing the relationships in a not super crazy pose. You can start branching out with more crazier poses.
Yeah. Hello, Ember Rose.
Hi. But like, for instance, if I want to draw an arm here, I'm not going to make it this long. This is way too long, right? And especially if my hand is this big, right? That's just... That's like if like she had like an extension in her arm, like let's say like she's like a cyborg and like
Luffy.
Maybe, yeah, like unless it's Luffy, then that's totally fine.
Bro, Luffy got a waist.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, like that's good. But like I know that my upper arm is gonna probably be about from the upper torso to the bottom of the rib cage, and so like if I drew my arm here, does this look about the same length? You know, it's kind of like intuition. This looks too short, especially for this perspective, right? But if it's in this perspective, this doesn't actually look too bad because it's more foreshortened, so things will get shorter visually. But if it's like you're kind of looking at it to the side like this, then this will be in the appropriate size.
The shape technique, like where it's sculpting and shaping over all shape with no lines has been super amazing to use. Awesome. And anytime you tell anybody, it's called the drawanime.com go get anime art school technique. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad it was helpful. You know, I can't claim credit for that. Like, obviously, I was not the person who discovered that you can draw form lines over any random shape. But I think it is really helpful. Humble plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you can check it out on our website.
Basically, Diego's talking about, like, you can basically draw, you know, any random. Maybe I'll do something like this. Any random shape. I'm just looking for something relatively interesting. You know, I'll just draw like a random shape or something. Maybe this will come in. And you can actually look at this from the top or the bottom. So this shape does not have any inherent perspective. So we can basically say this is the top and we're looking down at it.
Kind of looks like a knight's head.
Like a joystick or something, you know? Yeah, it could look like a pretty cool knight's head. Or this is the bottom and we're looking up at it. I get rid of that overlap.
What app do you use for your art? Colton uses Photoshop. I use Procreate.
Yeah, I'm just using... Ooh, magic.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Perspective.
So you can look at it from the top or the bottom. It doesn't matter. It's not the same exact volume, but so that basically just means that you can draw any shape and you can focus 100% on the shape itself. And then you can start thinking about form later. And this is like how a bunch of caricature artists will work. They'll just draw shapes, you know? Or they'll go, yeah, I'm going to look at it from this way. It's really quite interesting. And it's a good exercise, which means that like any silhouette, you can add kind of varying degrees of volume to. Like you're not locked into something just because you drew a shape. I find it like I could come in here and go, let's go straight down. Nope, I could come in here and it goes in and it goes in and it comes around. Nah. It comes out and it bulges out. And then it goes in and it comes around. And this bulge looks like that.
Okay.
And this is like the form, right? So I find that super, super useful and liberating for designing because you're like so not locked. You're so not locked into things, right? And you can even add like an additional form. Right? Maybe something like that.
What's the best free to use app in your opinion? I plan on making manga or comics.
In my opinion, I've probably heard the most good things about Krita.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very versatile. Can you do like someone stepping on us? You mean like a pose?
Yeah. Thank you, Diego. The way you two explain things is beyond clean. That's great. Honestly, that's like a quote that a review that I would put on like a website or something.
Oh.
Looks like a duck in a chef's hat. Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of testing something out here. Like, let's say if I want to draw this other arm, but I decide to make it this long. There's only so many solutions or so many ways the arm can be in perspective for this to work.
Yeah.
But if I have it like this short, I'm gonna have to make it like really, really. I have to like sell really hard on how I can make this length believable. And so like, let's say, okay, I make it this short or maybe a little bit longer. I'm like, okay, well maybe the arm is just heavily foreshortened to the point where like this gets super small. Okay, now we're working with something because if we have a arm that's like really facing towards us and going away from us, you know, or the cylinder is going away from us and we see this side really clearly, you know, then you can argue that this arm would actually work out. Kind of some thoughts there.
Yeah, it's like shapes are like values kind of. It's like once you choose a value, you've restricted some of your colors, but not all of them. Mm-hmm. And it's like once you've drawn a shape, you restrict some of your perspective, but not all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like if I want my foot to be here.
Cute cup. I love this cup.
I'm gonna have to say, yeah, there's gonna be like, it's super cute cup. I love it.
Cat proof.
I'm gonna have to be like, okay, well now I have to like drastically shorten. Like this thigh will have to come out here. This knee would have to really overlap. And there, you know, that way, you know, this foot can work. If this leg post can work with this length. But then if I want to say, okay, well, what if I want this leg to be in, feel like a little bit more natural, where this leg is coming towards us and this leg is going back, you know, that's going to change the size. I'm just still testing things out, because this is kind of like a little bit, I'm also kind of having a bit of an epiphany right here, because I'm always trying to think like, okay, yeah, if I want to draw in different poses, but I have like a idea of what I want the pose to be, like how would I do that? You know, drawing is one of those like mystery skills where you're like, you just have to have a lot of experience in order to vibe it out. Because if you go too technical, then it just can stiffen your artwork.
Hello, Pixela Kizuki. Anatomy is so hard for me. I just started drawing again for the first time in like 30-ish years. Well, you have come to the right place.
Yes.
You are officially in the chat. Unless you're not here anymore. But, you know, we enjoy you here.
Yeah.
You know, we like teaching and hanging out. And today, like, literally no idea. Honestly, I have no idea why anybody clicked on the stream in the first place. We're just like IDK, brain rot, or something, whatever. Live drawing lessons and complete brain rot.
Yep.
So, you know, we'll see what happens. What's the fastest you can draw a human? I mean,
It depends on like how finished you want it.
yeah. What's the fastest I can draw what you would probably recognize as supposed to be a human?
In a few seconds.
Probably like that. That's the fastest. Or maybe even like that. You know? Or maybe even that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that looks like a cute little bean sprout.
Probably something. I would probably go with this, right? Or like, yeah.
Okay.
It's Safety Pin Man.
I didn't. It was Fate. Ed, are you new?
It was Fate.
This is fun. Kind of like these poses where they're like, you're kind of looking down at them. You look at their feet. Kind of fun.
Your stream is not bad. It very helpful to people. 07.
Thank you. Do you have any tips or advice for getting better at concept art and visual development stuff?
Leona does art. I had a Leona in my class at Art Center.
Really?
Yeah. Better at concept art and Vizdev. Well, it's a design job, right? Like, I would say there's some really good classes out there by Will Weston. He teaches Vizdev artists. He has some classes on a site called Drawing America. But it's fundamentals, right? Like, getting better at concept art and Vizdev, I would say do a lot of drawing, do a lot of design practice, distorting shapes, adding design to things, wonk to things, having fun with it. And if you want to be a concept artist or a Vizdev artist, you got to be really good at foundation. You got to have very solid foundational skills. Look at any job offer or website where a game studio or an animation studio is looking for like a concept artist or a Vizdev artist. They always say strong fundamentals, strong foundation, a strong understanding of the fundamentals. It's like a fluency in the language of drawing is like bare minimum for them to even consider you. So like, you know, your foundation has to be really, really good. And then after your foundation, you got to be able to design. You have to have a high level of design ability. And, you know, for Vizdev, it'd be like really hardcore shape language and very fun, intuitive ability to, you know, make interesting shapes and all that. But there's like a lot of mentorships out there for Vizdev stuff. Yeah, I would say look into Will Weston's classes. They're super affordable, and he's like a really good Vizdev teacher.
He is really good.
You can like Google that. He has classes called you just randomly said my name. It startled me because my name's Leona. Nice. Yeah, there was a Leona on YouTube asking a question. He's got a class called Drawing for Composition. It's really good. I think it's like $285 and it's recorded. Super, super, super good class. He teaches a class called Mad Science and Mad Shacks. That's like really hardcore Vizdev stuff, you know. Perspective, you know, color, like the basics
Shape
of
language, yeah.
of that sort of thing. So expensive. Not when you're gonna do something for a career. I mean, it's a hard industry to get into, you know. $285 for like an ex art center teacher who sent people to work at Disney his entire class. Like, that's wild. You know how much it is at art center for one term? Like $5,000. You get it for like a couple $100 online.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just I think a lot of people don't really understand how much classes usually cost.
Yeah. Art Center College of Design. He taught there for years. $5,000 for a single term, not a term, a class. A term is like 25 grand. One single class at Art Center, where he taught, by the way, for many years. He was one of the most sought after teachers. $5,000, couple $100 online. He left Art Center and he teaches, and he teaches all the exact same stuff. You get one-on-one personalized feedback if you sign up for a live class. Like one of the best deals.
It is one of the best deals.
No one, like Christina and I have literally taken his class like 5 times for like figure drawing and all that kind of stuff. There's so many good affordable classes out there. It's insane. You know, you do a little bit of digging.
Mm-hmm.
Will Weston.
I'll write it down.
I'll type it in the chat too.
Oh, sure.
He teaches classes on a website called Drawing America. Mm-hmm. We honestly were not sponsored. It's just really like his teaching. Mm-hmm. You know, he taught a lot of people in the industry. He's a pretty well-known figure drawing teacher. He has a big Instagram as well.
When I was a kid, I wanted to do art like Disney Sleeping Beauty. Oh, it's beautiful. I remember I was like really inspired by that kind of art style too. Let's see. Want to draw as good as you guys when I'm older? Oh, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
That's so sweet. Can you show how to draw a basic body? I don't know if you've already done that. We kind of done a little bit of that. I kind of went through a little breakdown of the torso right here. Simplified torso. Love the shapes. Yeah, it's just lovely. Very graceful. How do you go about building a pose that you imagine in your head?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. That is a good question.
Probably start with vibes. Like,
yeah.
Do you want the pose to be expressive and outgoing? Do you want it to be withdrawn and pulled in? It's like you'd start with kind of like vibes and shape language. Me personally, I would collect probably like a reference board of that kind of pose. Mm-hmm. You know, is it like, what is the intention of the pose? Like, people will pose in different poses for like different reasons. So I'd probably start there. Vibe drawing. Yeah, absolutely. Vibe drawing is huge. You know, a lot of people literally start compositions with vibes. We were taking a class recently and they were talking about composition, and you can start like abstractly based on vibes, or you can start solidly based on like objects and set designing. And I really like that. Like, you get to the same place in the end, but you take different approaches. Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's also important to think about how is your torso moving. It's like, okay, you can kind of visualize it by saying, okay, I want my pose to kind of look like this vibe, or I want my pose to look like this vibe. And, you know, whether or not you want to say, okay, well, my torso is bending this way, or it's this way. It's like just kind of getting something down, like even something as simple as this really helps.
Santa Claus official ho ho ho, definitely a legit account.
Yeah, definitely.
Says ho ho ho. Hello, Brianna. Single quarter at my uni costs so much, so the price of online art classes feels so affordable. They are. It's the best time ever to get into art. Education is so incredibly affordable, easy to access. People stream for free online like 5 times a week.
Us. Did you ever had to go speed still life figure drawings class for 60 seconds? I have no idea.
You mean gestures, 60-second gestures? Yeah, I've done quite a bit of 60-second gestures.
Yeah, I've done
I
that.
personally like minute and a half, but I'll usually do like 10-minute poses. I actually did a bunch of 10-minute poses today.
My 1 minute drawings will kind of look like this.
Yeah.
Just quick. Gets the
His
essence
course
across.
is on sale right now from $235 to $195. There you go.
Ooh, there we go. That's pretty good.
Live person, yeah.
Yeah.
You
we've
mean
definitely
like
done that.
you mean like figure drawing in person, like gesture drawing workshops and stuff? I used my art center card to get into figure drawing classes for years after I was a student there. Due to inflation, I cannot afford to deliver presents this year. I'm broke. Ho hoke. Bro ho hoke. Don't worry, we couldn't afford presents for anyone anyways.
It's a funny pose. Ooh. Art school did that to us. Oh yeah, like I loved, honestly, those were probably the most fun classes I've had. Is live figure drawing.
Would you suggest your art school for someone who is a beginner or fundamentals needed? It is a fundamental school.
Yes.
So if you are a beginner looking to learn the fundamentals, it is designed for you. It's designed to take anybody. Like, it's a fundamentals course. So, you know, people who have already taken figure drawing classes, it's still good to take more. People who are new to it, it's like if you're a beginner artist and you're going to college for art, you know, it takes you from line one. But remember, like, you hit the ground running. It's not like you don't spend 12 weeks drawing one single head, right? Like, we hit the ground running. It's like try to draw whatever 15 heads or 15, you know, it's like
heads,
it's like a
whichever.
do your best. Here's a good process for you to follow. And let's just hit the ground running. No fear, right? Relentlessly drawing without fear.
Yes.
Do you have any monthly payments? Not at the moment.
No.
We've done it in the past, but I honestly got tired of chasing down people who
Failed their payment.
whose payments failed. It's like over and over and over and over and over, and finally we were just like, no more. So, like, usually only if we know somebody pretty well, we'll make an exception. But, like, we kind of make it just a rule that we don't at the moment.
I hated the memory drawing phase where they let us look at an object and take it away. You know, I never had that assignment.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-gi did a sort of like that. Like, he would draw something from observation, and then he would wait a couple days and draw it from memory, and then, like, look at it from observation again. I think it's really good to build visual library. What's the cheapest tier you have? It's just the anime art school. That's it. That's the tier. It's just one tier. You know, we have a foundation school, bunch of different classes. It's like a mini college for one, you know, flat rate. What's your advice to add details to a drawing? I'm so stuck. I added color, but now it's dull. Details?
I don't know if details is going to save your drawing.
Plan. Like, details. I don't know how to explain it exactly. Details are like big things, just smaller. Like, it's literally like that. Like, if you want to draw details, it's like a little mini artwork in an area. And all the little mini artworks have to work together in the big artwork. So, like, that's kind of how I think about it.
That's a good point. Like, if your colors are cooked and ruined it, it's also probably a value issue. So, like, let me think. Let me try to think of an example. Okay, we'll do this for now. If I'd start by adding,
So what are you working on?
I'm just showing like maybe why the colors aren't as necessarily working. Holy crap, Dahlia.
What the? Dahlia. I know I said I'd stop sending things. I want to say thank you for what you guys do. You make me feel inspired to keep learning. Awesome. I appreciate it. Dahlia, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Can we get some W's?
Yeah.
W's in the chat for that. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And also, Dahlia, no. Can we get some of those as well? Because she's not supposed to be sending those. Dahlia does enough. She's helping out with Secret Santa as well this year. She's helping out Sarah, doing awesome work. She's a moderator and, you know, a friend. She's doing great and does absolutely not need to or is expected to send that. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Glow and flare.
We're just going to pay you back by, like, giving you free stuff in the future.
Yeah.
So you're basically just, like, prepaying for stuff that we release. Like, we can't allow you to do that and get away with it. Seriously. When I was in school, 3D Max was new. I wasn't used to drawing with a mouse. Nice. 3ds Max, pretty legit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people use Blender now, but I think 3ds Max is pretty standard in a lot of places as well. Let's go Dahlia.
So I don't know if this will answer your question exactly, like if you want to add glow and flare to your drawings. But this is what helped me understanding that glow, like even like a rim light. It's got to feel luminescent. Oh, oops.
The guy's artwork you showed yesterday also took Will Weston's class. Yes, that's why I was showing it. It's because it was homework from his class. Mad Shacks, I think. Really nice stuff, you know. Really nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Will Weston's legit. Like he can teach people at any level. Like he takes you where you are. What's your class called and where can I find it again? It is called Anime Art School and you can find it here. You can take a screenshot of that. That is our URL. It's also in the linky on our profile. You can get there. Going to be the yellow button.
Yes.
Yellow button.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a foundation school, so we
Yeah.
teach you, you know, the basics: figure drawing, heads, faces, expressions, clothing, costume drawing and rendering, perspective, environment drawing, background painting, rendering, lighting, how to calculate cast shadows. It's like a foundational college, right? It's like you want to be serious about art and want to go through college, but at your own pace. This is like a very foundational school.
Yeah.
You'll hear us say that all the time. We're super obsessed with foundation.
We are. I mean, like,
Fundamentals.
take it from the beginning. Like, let's say in the clothing drawing class, we teach you the basic folds.
Yep.
And then have you go through just drawing a bunch of clothes. You know, how to draw a mannequin and add clothes on top. Like, that's like the basics of costume drawing. And just updating your visual library. Here's pants, how it functions.
Yeah. A lot of drawing is just slowly building your visual library over time, like your brain's database of what things look like and what forms make things. Like you draw a lot and learn what things look like, and you're like, oh yeah, I've drawn this before. Oh yeah, I've drawn that before. Oh yeah, I've drawn something similar than that before.
Yeah, just a bunch of assignments that we have you go through, like even expressions where you create your own, where you create your two characters or own characters and then you draw expressions for them, like just to have fun and explore their personalities.
Hey, Manny, M-A-N-I, is that it?
How much do your classes cost?
They cost $4.97.
Yeah.
It's for the whole 1-year program.
Yep.
Yeah, you can check it out there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not me. Funny, Dahlia. Would you say you use that technique a lot, the silhouette one? Yeah, I mean, you use it in like little bursts a lot of the time, right? Like you can do it like compositionally. You can use it. It's like this thing, Diego, that gets kind of seamlessly integrated in your workflow at different points, right? So it's not like a lot of the time you have a phase of doing it exactly. It's like it's kind of just a tool in your tool belt that you acquire that you just get better at over time. And so like Christina, when she maybe draws hair, she'll draw it thinking loosely about the 3D, but she won't resolve all of the details, right? Mm-hmm. So let me think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just thinking like example wise, like she'll draw June's hair and she'll just draw like the shape of an area knowing that she could resolve it later in 3D. So it's kind of like, you know, she'll choose a direction, she'll make a two-dimensional shape, and she'll go, I can resolve that later, I can add form to that later. For now, it's okay staying as a shape that is just good, right?
Yeah.
It's like a placeholder almost, and then you can go resolve it later. And so you kind of make a bunch of these little placeholders everywhere and then just go, I'm going to resolve them, or not. You don't have to resolve them. Mm-hmm. It's just sort of, you know, it's like a tool. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it exactly, but that's basically what it is, right? It's like that.
Yeah.
That sort of concept.
I watched one of your tutorials on poses and improved my art immediately.
Awesome.
Well, you applied it, so that's like, that's
nice.
The main part of improving.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice, Tyler. iPad broke. My wife just got it fixed for our anniversary. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's very nice.
Can you fix my iPad?
I can't. Meaning, like, I don't know how to fix it unless I take it to somewhere. But even then, you're gonna have to drive me.
My iPad's not broken.
I know. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if your iPad did break.
Hey, Katsuwa, what are we learning today? Honestly, just brain rotten, whatever happens to come up. Christina was working on a little illustration earlier, but...
And then we got to doing some demos. All right, so let's say, like, here's, like, 4 different scenarios. And I'm going to show you, like, kind of how to add flair, but also kind of keep your values. I'm not sure. I know someone was asking about, like, how do I add details and stuff. I hope that this part will help, that you can apply it somewhere in your artwork. But understand that when you're adding glow or light or even, like, colors, it's got to work. Like, you got to have a good backbone in understanding values. So, like, if my background is pure white and I start, like, adding a bunch of, like, light and saying, like, okay, here's, like, glow, and I'm making, like, very, very sharp edges, like, that doesn't necessarily feel like glow to me. So, like, in order to make it feel a bit more like it makes sense, you know, you can definitely turn the glow and blend it into the background and kind of, like, fade it off. Like, this will read like, okay, yeah, there's, like, a haze, but it's hard to see because, like, the background's white and you're also adding further light, which can be a little bit confusing. Now, here is where most people, like, paint and then all their values are really muddy. This is where you can't really define where's your shadows, where's your lights. Like, maybe you're adding too much blotchiness. And then if you start adding, like, crazy lights everywhere as well, like just adding them everywhere, you know, it doesn't read like light. It just reads as attempting to create light, but not really.
Someone says, what do you mean by backbone?
Backbone.
I wasn't listening, so I don't know.
Basically, what it means is, does your image feel structurally good? Like, can you see what's happening clearly? Is everything organized in a way that feels cohesive, so that when you add extra details, it's not going to break it, if that makes sense. So, like, if I have a portrait and I'm going to decide that, oh, I want one side to be lit, I want the area that's lit to be, like, maybe a focal point, then I would tone everything down in value and say, like, okay, I'm gonna add my light. And my light is coming from this direction, like from the top right. And I want some of the area to be exposed to light. Like, this feels clear until you start adding the same value over here and over here and over here and over here, right? So, like, that's what I talk about, like, organization is decide and then commit to it.
Yeah. I think someone asked the other day, like, what was like the most common beginner mistake that you see? And I would say, at least for painting, it's like not considering the organization of values. Mm-hmm. Like, you can have whatever shapes, whatever stuff you want, but, like, if you're not considering the organization, it's going to be very difficult to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's like those shapes, they give you so much information. Mm-hmm. Organizing those shapes is like one of our primary jobs.
Yeah. So we're watching the color theory episode, and you had said that there was like a blanket color, the color from the background. Is that what you're talking about right now? No, that's not what I'm talking about right now.
No, that would more be like ambient light.
Yeah. But like, I can go ahead and say, okay, well, maybe I won't have any light, but maybe I'll just have it on the rim. You know, that works too, because there's like a clear logic behind like what's happening with the lighting scenario. So that's also something that you need to keep in mind of, is the logic of your piece. Well, I tried explaining it, but hopefully that helped.
So, is it a must to win in grayscale in order to turn it in colors to keep the what will be a darker color darker in the gray too, even if I adjust it later on, even with the brightness and contrast? I believe I understand what you're saying. Do you mean like if you have something dark in grayscale, it needs to stay dark when it goes into color? It's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Are you thinking about how to answer it? Probably aren't.
Like the hair there is darker than the skin in grayscale. Yes.
Yes.
The hair would probably be like blue or
whatever color,
or black or red or
dark
like a
brown.
color that is inherently dark, right? Like brown. It's not going to be like light blonde, not unless the exposure of the camera is really low, in which case the face would probably be darker as well.
Yeah.
So it's like colors have their inherent values, like their starting positions.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wouldn't make that hair like white. The value doesn't work, right? Or like a light blue. Like color and value are linked. You don't have to make the hair dark. Like you could change it, but then your whole value structure is going to change as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like blue is just a dark color. I'll poke this over here. So we've got blue. We've got yellow. If I turn these black and white, the blue is going to be dark. The yellow is going to be light. If I, like, this is a lie, right? It actually looks more like this triangle right here. For TikTok, you can see it. It looks more like this triangle. And so for blue, the point of the triangle is like down here, right? So blue's triangle is kind of like that, right? This being white, this being black, W, black. But for yellow, the triangle kind of looks like this.
Okay.
So this area out here doesn't exist. You cannot make a full saturation yellow that is dark. You have to turn it brown. It just doesn't work. Right? If I go back to here, if I go to yellow and I bring it down in value, this ain't yellow no more. Like this is not peak chroma yellow. Like this,
It's mixed with.
it's
not
mixed
pure.
with black. It is a color you have to mix it to black with black in order to get darker. But blue, I cannot get this color with blue. You have to mix it with white, but then it's no longer peak chroma blue, right? It's like a trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a pale light blue, but it's bringing the saturation down because you're mixing white into it. And it's the same with yellow, except with black, right? You can get a peak yellow, but if you want to come down here, you have to mix a black, which therefore reduces the chroma of the color. This is pretty common with like, yes, each color is its own dimension. Yes, there's actually a word, Munsel's 3D color space. Look at this.
What age do you have to be to join your class?
We recommend at least 13, but if you understand us on stream and the English that we are speaking, you can understand it. There's nothing NSFW or inappropriate in any of the classes. We made it family friendly. This is, Munsel's 3D color space. It's a three-dimensional color wheel, and you can see here, yellow is by white and blue is down here. These are all like high chroma colors, right? You can go gray. Like, you could get blue up here, except you'd have to add white. So this is a representation of the top chroma of the colors. There's a lot of different representations of this. I think this personally is the clearest, but this is like another, there's other ways of looking at this, but I like the 3-dimensional color space because it just makes the most sense visually to me.
I agree.
So yes, if Christina is making a dark hair, then yeah, she's probably going to have to make it, she's either going to have to add black or make it like blue. Yuming Lee talks about this a lot. Yuming, Yuming Art. He's an artist. I'll show you some of his work, but he actually talks about this quite a bit, and he will run experiments where he paints with high chroma colors. And this is like an example of his work, right? So you can see the light. If I turn this black and white, this is a pretty high key piece, right? Pretty high key, meaning it's mostly light, only a little bit of dark. But he wanted to keep the colors, and I'll type his name, by the way. Yuming Lee. That's his art. I took a class by him. He's got a class online on painting. All of these light areas, if you want them to be high chroma, meaning saturated colors, vibrant colors, you have to make them yellows, lime greens, right? He stuck a blue in there, and this is like a really, really pale blue. Look how far from saturated that is, right? But if you want to go down into these darks, you've got to use blues, right? You've got to use those dark colors because it's just, that's how, you know, the colors work. It's the wavelength of the light and the value. So yeah, this is a pretty common topic, and I would really recommend painting from life. I would recommend doing still lives from life. Pick something out like a lemon or something that has a lot of chroma to it, right? Where's color lessons? Is this it? Yeah. So this, we talk about this on stream quite a bit, but like this is an example of a still life that I did in my painting class in anime art school. And I cover a lot of this kind of stuff. We start with like Notan, and then we go into this, which I have to make it black and white again because every single stream I add color to it on the same layer. And then there's like 10 layers of paint here. And then we bring it into color, right? But it's a great question. Honestly, this is something I was super confused at is when I was like just starting out, and I really wish I had learned about it sooner because it took a lot of time. And also that 3D color wheel, by the way, is called Munsel's. I think it's called Munsel's 3D color space. Munsel 3D color space. Let me see there. Bring this down. I just need to like write this stuff out for you. Choose a darker color. There you go. Munsel's 3D color space.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I find this stuff super interesting. There, you can go back to your screen. I'm just organizing my layers and stuff right now.
Yeah. Whoa.
But I haven't actually checked chat yet.
Yeah. So like in order to maintain this background, like that's why the value is so important. That's why it's like maintaining this is super important, because once you transition to color, in order to not cook your, in order to not ruin your drawing, you have to like match the colors for the most part to your original idea. Yes, you can definitely, say, okay, but what if I want her to be blonde? Well, that would basically make it so that the original idea will have to change. Now her face has to be darker than her hair, for instance. But like this will read as a different image compared to this. Like if you start changing things like a lot. So it's like making decisions. What is the two most important thing in drawing? Learn dimensional drawing and draw without fear, I would say. Like, just tackle the page and not worry too much about if it looks bad. I think people put too much emphasis on bad, like, oh, this doesn't look the way I wanted to, which I mean, like, that's normal. But I think, like, that's part of succeeding in an artwork is just, throwing yourself to the page. Uh-oh. Crap.
Did you merge something?
I actually merged my illustration process. And I don't know where I went. I don't know where that went. I have to undo.
Just undo a lot, I guess.
Undo. Okay. Well, it's quite
I would probably
far back.
merge less.
Yeah, I would merge less. Well, that sucks.
I pretty much save all the layers in my documents.
Please. Okay, I cannot get it back. I can't
Yeah.
get it back because I exited out of the thing. Oh, well.
Like, you mean the sketch you did of the girls earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't merge as much. Like, we have the space in the files. I don't see why to merge anything.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
You guys on Twitch? No, we're just on YouTube and TikTok at the moment. We haven't even tried streaming on Twitch. Honestly, it's enough right now to stream on YouTube and TikTok. We've thought about... I think we've streamed once YouTube vertically.
I remember the composition, though. The one that I liked. It was an oval as, like, my composition. And then I had Tira here. I had Miki here. She was leaning in. Like that. And then Abby was here. Miko was here. They were holding sweaters together. This is where it tests your memory. June was holding hot cocoa. There was gifts on the table. And then there was Naomi in the front taking a selfie. Peace sign. And then behind her is Jake being blocked. So that was the overall composition. So I can save this idea and draw it again later. Looked like this. And then they were behind. There was like a couch.
What if there's a tilted horizon?
Okay, tilted horizon. Let's go. All right, we'll do that. Like this way or that way? I think that way's cute.
Up to you. How do people usually hold the phones?
Yeah, tilted. And this is big. And then there's Tira.
FYP came in clutch. Just
Yay.
complaining about how I've been struggling with coloring. Yeah, we've got some pretty banger coloring streams from a while back as well on our channel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been I've been unable to have a functioning wrist and arm over the past week or longer from recovering from my painkiller shot. Is there some crazy way to use your fingers like your arm for drawing? I'm not really sure.
I don't know.
Is it possible to use your other arm? Some people just like teach themselves to be ambidextrous because they can't use one.
All right. Well, that was the thing. I'll save it.
Smaller drawings, maybe.
Maybe smaller drawing. Something that doesn't put like a lot of strain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't know because I never
Both.
felt that pain before.
I just don't really know exactly, you know, maybe like don't move your wrist at all. Like if it's in like a cast or a brace or something, you know, you could probably like do maybe tilted, like get like maybe a drawing board that's tilted and I don't know, tape a pencil or something, but where there's a will, maybe there's a way. Maybe smaller drawings, I'm really not sure exactly. Can you use your shoulder and your elbow? Like can you bend your arm like this and move your shoulder?
Struggle with character interactions. What do you recommend for many people in one drawing? You know, I wish I had a better explanation because I generally am more intuitive with this stuff, but I will try to do that. Or I'll try to explain my process. Like, because I do like drawing our OCs a lot and they're together. And that's kind of the stuff that I think about and they're interacting. Is I will think about stuff like, what's the main story? Let me just...
Do they make freestanding Cintiq drawing pads that don't require a PC? At least they used to. There was one called the Cintiq Companion. There was one called the Mobile Studio Pro. And I'm sure there's like maybe the Microsoft Surface Pro. Is that another one? Most of them are PCs, unless you want like an iPad or something. I don't think they even make the Cintiq Companion anymore. It's been a long time since I've looked, though. I'm sure there's other stuff.
So,
Surface Pro.
Oh, Surface Pro. I heard of that. Actually, one of my friends used it, and they do that a lot. They use it. So, like, what I will think about with multi-character scenes, especially if it's like a group of friends, is I will think about the main story, and then I'll think subplots. Because when people are in different scenes. Like they're not all doing the same thing. They're kind of like in their own little friend groups, and they're all like paired together in different ways. So like for example, my main story for this illustration right here, which I'll have to refine later.
Is that what you guys use? No, right here is an iPad Pro. And then when I switch to my screen here, I'm in Photoshop on a desktop PC with one of these Intuos drawing pads, the Intuos Large from Wacom. I haven't used a Surface Pro or anything like that. I would love to try it though. That'd be sick, you know. If anybody's got those connections, hook us up. I'll review it. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
So the main story in this piece so far is girl group is opening presents. So that is the main action that they're doing. They're opening presents. And I would say like very closely to this main story is Naomi is taking a selfie of that. So this is Naomi right in here, and she's in the front of the composition, and she's taking a selfie, showing what's happening. Taking selfie of event. And then I will think about like, okay, now the subplots happen based off of your different characters. So like your different characters will have different personalities and how they interact with each other. So like there will be different little friend groups within the main friend group. For instance, Miki and Tira, they hang out a lot together. They're together, and she's like the excited one. She's the more reserved one, the more elegant one. So I place them together. But that also makes it so that I want to trail the characters so that they're like they have movement. So my composition looks like this. Well, it's a tilted horizon now. It looks like an oval, and basically all the characters are kind of surrounding this oval because it's like a communal event. And so I'm basically placing them in this specific composition. So like Naomi's really big, she'll be in the foreground. So there's a foreground element. Then there's like a midground, which is kind of like the main subject of what's happening. And then there's like the background, which is context. So for me, I wanted Naomi to be solo because she's party girl, right? And she's also tends to be like, she does her own thing a lot. That's part of her personality. Miki and Tira are together, opening presents. She's posing for the camera. Miki is posing for the camera because she's more cutesy. She's more extroverted, and she likes looking cute in the picture. So like that's one part of the story. Then there's another friend group, which is June. And we'll show them. So there's June, who's very kind of more emotionless, but she wants to have a good time. There's Miko, who is Miki's sister, who is more like shy, not withdrawn, but like she's more shy, but she's very sweet. And then there's Abby, who's a childhood friend, and she's more like serious but tomboyish, but she also likes to have fun. And these have like a dynamic of their own. And so I wanted them to have matching sweaters because they were childhood friends and it's cute. And then I wanted her to be kind of along with that group. To kind of space the characters out a little bit. I know there's a lot to kind of cover, but like that's the stuff that's going on in my brain.
Yeah, it's like it's figure composition is what it is, and like definitely you could look into maybe Creative Illustration by Andrew Loomis. That's a good book that talks about a lot about composition. It's just like arranging like hot spots of information, like different multiple focal points, right? Like you can group people, you can group objects by value or, you know, by subject matter. Like Naomi is foreground, the girls are midground, then there's a background. Yeah. It's just like general composition stuff. You know, I would say it's a lot like to go into, but it's what it really is it's like multi-figure composition. I would tend to think of the characters in the shot not necessarily as characters but elements of a greater composition. It's almost like you know, making an environment, except the props in the shot are just characters.
And then Jake is always the one that's left out. You know, that's he's the butt of the joke, so he's always gets like a little bit of camera time by Naomi, and I kind of squeezed him in there because I think it's funny. Because I think it fits really well. And it's kind of good that I erased the original sketch because think a cuter idea is Miki, which, you know, you want to have all these elements like working together. So like one creates direction. So like this straight line right here, like Miki's leg being in front of June, like interrupting her, like that shows personality, but that also makes us look at Miko and Abby. So like that could be a compositional element that, you know, could tie things together. Right, so we got...
There's also Framed Ink and Framed Ink 2. Those are good books.
Yeah. So we have, you know, going out, you know, we see another face, so that's like going back in to Tira. You know, these are more like little offshoots, but we still have this leg that brings it over and bring it around town. And I can also make the presence kind of aiding in direction as well. Presents and letters, because they're opening presents. So like that's what I'm thinking about too.
Tomas, how to draw faces. Remember that meme that's like Tomas and he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love that.
I love that too. It's so
Are we
funny.
covering are you covering faces today? I kind of like this this subject, right? Like I think about it from a much larger standpoint, right? Like we have a much broader standpoint.
Oh, I had another layer.
We have element. We could do element. That would be maybe like the underlying framework of my image. I've got like this cross. All of the characters are aligned along this tilted horizontal, you know, line. Naomi is another element that's coming into the shot, and maybe she intersects it. And I'm thinking these maybe lines, right? These two compositional elements, and everything lines up against those graphically, so I can organize my entire scene around those two things. Like that's huge, right? This is like what you would learn in, say, you know, like Framed Ink. I'll grab the book really quick if you want.
Do it. I actually really like that you mentioned the tilted horizon.
These types of frameworks.
Yeah. So here's some armatures. I started with an armature that was very similar to something like this, which is an O type composition. This is more like based off of letters, but these are armatures where you can base your compositions off of. Like, oh, I want my composition to be a triangle. Well, how do I convert that into a drawing? Like, how do I line these elemental areas up? You know, this could be, well, there's like a cloud and trees, and kind of through like gestalt or like through invisible lines, you can see the triangle. Like, that's one way to do it. Here's these cross points, you know, horizon with a subject. Or it could be two verticals and a line, you know, still feels like this.
Let's look for some like multi-character compositions.
Ooh. But yeah, like these are just multiple kinds of armatures, which I need to continue using, but these are great for environments or even like character drawings, character illustrations.
Yeah.
Wow, look how noisy this one is.
What
It's
you're really
cool.
trying to do is you're trying to make something that's very easy for the brain to see. Like that's the main point, right? It's like, and what does the brain have an easy time seeing? Simple armatures. I'm looking through this book here, looking for some multi-figure compositions. I don't. Like, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of compositional stuff in here. Like look at this, for example.
Ooh.
Here you go.
This
I got to go to the, top, bottom, whatever.
Top, bottom. Ooh.
And he also includes the, like, that line of action, right, through the shot. Like, look at those three characters on the bottom. You have a swoop that goes up. Like, she's pointing down and the perspective's helping it, right? Straight line down to here. And then it swoops around. Like, you can see at the very bottom left. That's that composition that he's using, right? Her legs create that arc that goes over there. And it doesn't matter how many, there could be 20 people chasing her all piled up together, but you would read them all in a single go, right? And it's like, it doesn't have to be that. Like, here's another one. Here's a different one. So it's like thinking about things in this really, really primitive compositional way is how you organize multi-character scenes. So like I would go like that, and I'd go, you know, maybe you can come back over here. You could do something as simple as that.
The 6. I'm kidding.
Right? You could do a straight line and a line like that. Like, it doesn't really matter how you organize it. What's important is that you organize it.
Yep.
That's it. Like, it's totally up to you. It can be literally any shape you want. It's just you create like an armature that allows like the visual path to be simple and convenient to like, or easy for people to see.
Yeah.
That gets into like multi-figure composition and stuff, and it's pretty complicated.
It is.
It gets pretty complicated with a whole bunch of figures, but it's really, you know, it's really good to try that stuff. I got a tingle.
Do it. Does this composition help? Yeah. I would actually like to see this one fully illustrated. Yeah, I definitely want to finish this one because it's super cute, and I feel like it really reflects the characters very well in like a Christmas setting. So I'm gonna separate this out. But I hope that, you know, these concepts help with figuring out like how to do multiple character illustrations, because that is hard, you know, and that's like the ultimate goal, especially if you want to draw like your stories. You know, you're gonna need some sort of those elements, and I feel like I still need to continue learning this, because right now a lot of this is intuitive. Like for me, I could have definitely started off with something like this. But like for me, I will, it's like I'll think about this in my brain, but I won't necessarily be like, okay, here's this element, here's that element, and then here's a character goes here and a character goes here. Like for me, I feel like if I start with something like this simple, it's good if that helps you, but for me, I'll be like, I'll get too rigid. So like, I will still need to figure out how to implement these armatures better. But yeah, how do I practice get better? You, well, one, get a lot of mileage drawing. Like just draw anything, like to the best of your ability. It doesn't really matter. Like if you just are just starting, look at what's in front of you or whatever that interests you and draw to the best of your ability, because you need that mileage. You need that paper to pen to paper like experience, and just get a feel for it, like see how you enjoy it, right? When you do decide to get better and you're like, okay, I kind of get the idea of like drawing, then you would need to know the fundamentals and do a lot of exercises for that.
Yeah, I mean, the only way to get better is by actively taking part in drawing. Like,
yeah,
for sure. Like that's the only way you can improve, is by doing the thing.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, there's assignments and stuff that are really good to help you study particular things, but like every single path to getting better at something involves doing the thing a lot. There's no skip. There's no getting better at drawing without drawing.
Yeah, there's no secret.
Not in any meaningful way. Like you may take a break and come back and have like a fresh look on things and feel like you've gotten better. But I'm talking like, you know, to go from like beginner to pro, or I'm not talking about like a teeny bit of improvement. Yeah, like a teeny bit of improvement just because you kind of stepped away and now you came back and have a fresh look, which happens a lot, by the way. I'm talking about like, you know, insane progress. Yeah. Like it always involves doing the thing.
Like if you're like intermediate, meaning like you've got like some experience with drawing, you're kind of like more intuitive with it, but you like need like fundamental practice, that's where we can help you with like, okay, here's the assignments practice, which we do have mentorships available for people who really want to like improve but have live feedback.
Yeah, Christine and I do mentorships.
Yeah, we do.
We do have mentorships. The book shown earlier, it's called Framed Ink. This is it. Framed Ink. And there's also a second Framed Ink. Framed Ink 2. Yes. This one right here. Framed Ink 2. That one's
really cool.
They're both great. But I was showing shots from the first one. But whoa, they're both great. Like, cool. You can see, like, this is from the second book. Here's a soccer scene. And it's like there's a whole bunch of characters diving and doing all kinds of stuff, and he like breaks this down very simply, like, this is what I want people to look at. Here's the ball. Here's the characters going towards the ball. And he, like, breaks down everything in a very specific way.
That is so
like,
cool.
it's all planned. It's all composition. Like, the people are just props. They're just compositional elements, right? It's like he doesn't even really think about them too much as people, as more like indicators and pointers and visual pathways.
That is interesting.
And that's like composition, right? It's because it's like more important than drawing a person is guiding the viewer's eye through the image in like an appealing and pleasant way. That was Framed Ink 2, by the way. It talks a lot about that. Really good book. Super insanely high-level artist.
I think it also works with like really anything, whether you're doing like even a still life or environment or character illustration. Like it all connects together.
Yeah, they're super good books. Christina and I have actually considered doing book studies on stream. So like we would methodically go through a book on stream page by page, like over a period of I don't know how long. Like maybe we do like book Thursdays or something, and we just get Loomis's creative illustration and go through and read the text. It'd be boring as heck. There'd be like 2 people in the chat, but those 2 people would get a lot out of it. What's the cost/length of a mentorship? Yeah, Christine and I both do individual mentorships. $1,100 for 8 weeks, one-on-one. We meet up every single week for a couple of hours, and it is, you know, a proper mentorship. I've mentored students one-on-one since 2019, 2020. I've mentored dozens of students, mostly people who are looking to, you know, break into the professional industry, level up their art. I have a student this Thursday.
Me too.
Christina does as well. Yeah, and they're open. Anybody can sign up. You know, you can just send us a DM, say, you know, you're interested in a mentorship or whatever, and we can communicate there. But yeah, we do meet with you one-on-one every week for 8 weeks. I don't have a mentorship page built out. Like I have a personal one on my own website, but I haven't built out like an Anime Academy specific one because what I did before was concept art, and I did student mentorships through my own website. But we also do mentorships to, you know, anybody who wants to improve or whatever.
Maybe she'd have like cute pajamas on.
I would love to see Book Thursday. We've been thinking about like a book day, yeah.
Yeah.
No decisions or anything yet.
You mentioned the Vizdev course you recommended yesterday. I can't find it.
It's just by Will Weston. It's not like labeled as a Vizdev class.
He teaches Vizdev
He
stuff.
teaches Vizdev. He teaches those same foundations. Yeah, it's by Will Weston. Will Weston, what was it? There's Drawing for Composition. And there's Mad Shacks and Mad Science. Like he teaches various. It's on a website called Drawing America, and it's like over Zoom. He teaches online, but he has a number of recorded classes too, including like an anatomy and figure drawing one. The book, the one that we were just showing, that's called Framed Ink.
Yes.
Framedink.
Yep. And there's 2 of those, I think.
Yep. And it's got like a face on the cover, like that.
Iconic.
Very iconic. What brush? You can download this brush for free on our linky on our profile.
Or here. Yeah, which is the link in our profile. Drawanime.com. You can get it for free.
I've never done Vizdev work personally, but like the fundamentals overlap a lot. Like perspective is perspective, design is design. It's just like storytelling in a different industry, you know. Like they overlap a lot.
Yeah.
Drawing and composition and concept, you know, design it's a very universal skill set. People will do, you know, concept art, they'll do Vizdev art, they'll do storyboarding, like some of them will. They're like individual skills where a lot of the fundamentals overlap a lot.
I think it'd be kind of cute if June was actually like unbothered, but she like side eyes Miki like this, and she's drinking her cup. That's kind of cute. Taz? Any tips about the way clothes sit on a body or on the body? What kind of clothes? Because pants will sit differently, you know, on the body than a skirt. Baggy is my biggest issue, pants and shorts. Well, you know, with pants, it's actually not too bad. Like, it's just wrapping around cylinders, right? Especially with shorts. So let's say you have someone sitting like this, because I think that this is actually easier to see how the shorts or pants react to the legs. Make sure you add this. Wrapping lines. You know, that's generally the way how pants work. Like, so for instance, shorts, wrap it around. There's going to be, I don't know exactly if it's going to be for a guy or a girl, but like it'll be the same concept. Waistline wraps around. This part right here will have creases. So when someone is sitting, this is what happens. There's going to be a lot of bunching in here in this little midsection. So like you just want to make sure that you are including that in your drawing, like even in a 3/4 view, for example. There's the bunching. Here's the zipper line, for instance. Here's the cuff of the jeans or whatever shorts that you want to draw. So like there's pants, like there's shorts. And then baggy. You know, it'll basically be like a similar concept. So let me do this right here. Duplicate. Like, let's say if I want to do like sweatpants, because I don't know exactly how baggy you want your clothes to be, but you know, for a good starting point, it'd be the same. Like, these folds will also appear in different other kinds of clothing. It's like, it's not like it works differently. So with baggier clothing, there's going to be a lot of like rounder folds rather than super sharp ones, but you know, depends on the fabric. You know, there's going to be a tension point in the knees, so that will drag cloth over. And if you want like sweatpants, there's going to be some loose areas towards the bottom, and that wraps around the elastic. So sometimes you'll see folds that radiate from the knees. I would say I'm doing this from imagination, but I would recommend, you know, looking at the reference of the particular pose that you want and just see where the folds go, if that makes sense. Do you have Jack Ferragasso's book? I don't know that.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's perfect. Awesome. Well, like I would also like just kind of follow it up with reference of this particular pose, because that's what's going to help you the most. But like I would search for certain folds, like where do they appear? Right, I'm not too worried about like, oh, where does these folds appear over here? Because like maybe that's not super important, but like maybe the main ones are important, which is like kneecap, crotch area. That's it.
I honestly feel like book Thursdays would be kind of cool.
I think so
like
too.
we announce the book that we're going to be like studying from, and then maybe like a bunch of people in the community can like get their own, and then we can all go through it together or something. I don't know, it could be kind of fun.
That could be really cute. You know, I do kind of like the themed days, like Anatomy Monday. I think that does help.
Yeah, like we could probably just go like, yeah, I don't know, themed days. I mean, Anatomy Mondays are Anatomy Mondays, you know.
Mm-hmm. kind of putting in little placeholders. I kind of liked it. Miko's facing more towards.
Hey, Taz. Cup kind of looks like a mustache.
Oh, this? This
It kind of does look like a mustache.
Kinda
Like
does, doesn't
June
it?
in a mustache disguise.
Yeah. It kind of does, doesn't it?
Just the top of the cup with the line work. It's
Oh,
not that it
yeah.
matters. They're talking about the cup rim. Milk mustache.
That's cute. I'm gonna worry about scale later.
So what is everybody up to today anyways? Anybody new here and on YouTube or TikTok? Like you've never shown up for the stream before? You just saw it on your FYP or your homepage and you just kind of, you know, hopped in and saw what was up? Anybody?
Ooh.
Anybody watching from the YouTube homepage?
How do you do that?
You just mouse over the video or mouse over the stream and it's like Frenchie, nice, smiley.
I nearly fell for it, Sarah.
Eco. Yep, got recommended this a while because I was watching a bunch of other art streams. Nice.
Oh.
I actually am. Hello, people. Saw y'all on my FYP. Noise.
Nice.
Pabloniums. It's a bit of a suspicious username. I'm keeping my eye on you. Subscribed a couple of days ago. It was recommended in my homepage too. Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, YouTube has been really pushing out our streams a lot, so we're just enjoying the 2 active chats these days, honestly.
Yeah.
It used to be that TikTok was very active and YouTube was very not as active, and now YouTube's the more active one. Designing characters with the new silhouette technique for my manga, and I just randomly came across YouTube yesterday. Nice.
Oh, awesome. What made you stay?
Your streams always appear on my homepage when they're on. Nice.
Really?
They know. YouTube knows.
They do.
Very nice, Tyler. Just finishing an art piece when I scroll to this. 4th time watching on TikTok, so I think this might be deserved.
You know, the bully method, Colton, really helps a lot with stuff like this.
The bully method.
The bully method.
Why do I feel like Sarah would use the bully method? Like, she's like, yeah, that sounds cool. I'm going to draw like that.
It's funny. Maybe you'll have a box that is kind of slightly open.
What's the bully method? Christina and I came up with a bully. We named it the bully method because we imagined there was a bully in school and they knocked you down and you dropped all of your books and paper and your papers went scattered across the floor. So kind of like how Christina's drawing the papers on the table.
Yep.
Just like practicing drawing rectangles in perspective at varying angles. And so we just call it the bully method.
It's such a good, like, I mean, I hesitate to say hack, but for me it kind of is like a hack. Especially with what I want to use for the illustration.
It's just silly.
It's just good.
The silliness method.
The
What
silliness.
made me state is I feel like I'm at Kame's house in the best way possible. Learning techniques and just peaceful overall.
Kame, like Dragon Ball Z Kame.
How did you find your style? You didn't look for it. You just drew a lot.
I just drew a lot. And I mean, there were some artists
You
that...
studied the art that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want a style, just study the art you like. Study.
No, I can imagine that Tira having like a corduroy couch.
Is that you? IDK lol. Is that you? Because we used to have a member in our community called I Eat Children.
Oh yeah.
Are you on like a different account? Hannah, hello.
Oh no.
Luna, Moon Princess. That's a fun name. Hi, you guys made my day through live. Thanks for live. Awesome.
Aw, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Kira. How do you say that? Kyhra. Kyra. It's like a fly flying around me.
Ew. Hate flies.
Captain, hello. Love this life. Blessed but slightly moist. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it right. Was it the first one or the second? Kyra? Yes. Nice. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
By the way, we do have a Discord server,
Yes,
a Discord
we do.
community. Unfortunately, Secret Santa signups are over, and they have officially started sending out the Secret Santa messages. There was a bit of a hold up because of some stuff. What's my favorite song? Hard to say. A lot of favorite songs. Do you do reviewing and fixing drawings? Not really. Not on stream. If you take a mentorship, yes, absolutely. If you take live classes, yes, absolutely. Otherwise, not really. We don't.
You know, I was even thinking, like, if it's, like, anatomy critiques. I mean, that could be an interesting kind of stream.
Ooh, milk.
Milk.
Open your milk.
I want to change your head angle a little bit.
Open the milk is the new Mua. Remember
I do remember that phase.
What OG? What OGs in the chat remember the sassy Moo? Moo. Remember?
Yes.
Christina's like 80-something-year-old grandma listened to me just moo, like have like a sassy moo for like every single stream for weeks.
Yep.
Her grandma would. Does she still watch our streams?
I don't know. Grandma, do you still watch our streams? I feel like she does.
That's not moo. Not that. That's not that OG. That's pretty OG.
It's pretty OG.
That era was peak. See, Sarah knows. Sarah knows. Is it a different playlist than usual or listening today? This
Yes.
is the OG playlist. We put
Yeah.
it back on. It's the OG anime playlist. We've been listening to the chill one for like a month, and then we're like, yeah.
Switch it up.
By the way, who wants to bring back game night?
Game night.
Anybody? We used to do game night after stream every single Friday. We would have like, oh my gosh, bro, you should see some of the screenshots of Roblox Antarctic Expedition. I think our max was like 29 or 30 people doing Roblox Expedition together.
That's wild.
We need to beat that. Let's,
Wait.
officially as part of the new golden age of Anime Academy, right? The platinum age, the Pablonium age of Anime Academy. See what I did there, Sarah? The golden platinum age of Anime Academy that is upon us. We are going to officially bring back the game night.
That's gonna be fun.
And we have officially had more people sign up for Secret Santa this year than last year. 91 last year. It's like 137, or was there a couple? Was there a couple that were like duplicates? Maybe it's less than 137, but it's like 130 something people signed up for Secret Santa. Sounds extra moist. I watch a streamer, Pestily, and he has this thing. It goes moist whenever someone subscribes. 134 is our final lineup. Look at that.
Really?
Booty Shaker 9000.
Oh my gosh.
We first met you on JP and Hannah's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. 134 people signed up for Secret Santa, and we're gonna beat our record of game night. What channel did we post the game night in? Was it in content updates? I feel like it was. Oh, we've streamed so many stinking times, it's not even funny, bro. Does anybody know what channel we would post the screenshots of like the game night lineup on? Holy moly, I'm not going back that far, bro. We've streamed like hundreds of times. I ain't scrolling through all those. Live demos? No. Introduction? Nah. Announcements? No, it was in one of the info board channels. I think it was in content updates. When we had the big game nights, I used to screenshot the lineup. I'll watch you guys play games. You don't have to watch. You can join.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the Discord server. Game night is. What's this? I haven't joined game night since like a year ago. Kind of miss it. They'll do it for you, 07. I kind of want to draw now.
Do it.
Kind of do draw now. I love it. Do it. Good night. Have a good one. Where could I get that brush? You are in luck. Absolutely free right here. Mm-hmm. It's the linky on our profile. Also in the Discord server. Anybody, if you type !brush in any of the Discord channels, I will do it in the general one right now. Yo. It'll link you the file as well. So you can get it a couple different ways. I like game night. It was fun. We had a good run. Maybe we'll have another good run. Maybe so. With the OG crew.
I feel like June's spot is a little bit interesting.
What games do y'all tend to play? Mostly Roblox because it's free. A lot of people have it. We'll do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we would.
I thought it was way farther back. Last recorded game night was 9/12/2025. Yeah, we'll occasionally. We did a couple of game nights, not too long ago, a couple months ago. But like, it's been since it was like a regular thing. It's been like a year.
Mm-hmm. What if I made her throw a Santa hat? It's kind of cute.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute.
Could I get that brush and Ibis paint? Unfortunately, no.
Nope.
I don't think it's compatible with Ibis.
It's been a while since we listened to this playlist.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be pulling out the Christmas playlist soon. Should we do it? Should we pull out the Christmas playlist,
why
chat?
not? Because it's cute.
Who votes? Who thinks that we should pull the Christmas playlist out of sleep? It is December after all. Yeah, we play speed draw on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Is this Christmas? Oh yeah, that's Christmas.
Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Let's go. And you know what else we can do? I don't even know if I have the Christmas.
This is such a perfect song for this illustration.
I don't think I have the Christmas characters up.
Is the Anime Art Academy website having server hiccups trying to browse it?
Nope.
Do you mean the draw?
We're not Anime Art Academy though.
No.
We are Draw Anime Academy, and
our website is drawanime.com.
Yep.
And our project is at Anime Art School. What are you guys covering today? We kind of covered a multitude of things, like how to draw bodies, you know, the usual.
You might be on the wrong site. If you go to drawanime.com, yeah, don't Google it. Yeah. We don't rank on Google. We've never put any effort into ranking on Google yet. It's on our to-do list. But there's other stuff that comes up before us if you go search. Just go into your address bar and type draw anime.
Cute mug.
.com.
Yes.
What are you guys covering today? We covered some random stuff. Shoulder, kimonos. I was in the middle of actually drawing a kimono now that I look at it.
Oh, yeah. currently charging my Apple Pen, then I will resume drawing. Won't take long. Nice.
Yeah, those things charge pretty fast.
Yeah. And I wish, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because there's like extra haptics on this pencil, but like this pencil don't last as long as my other Apple Pencil on my older
It's
iPad.
probably the haptics.
Yeah.
I don't mind the haptics that much.
I don't mind it.
There's like, it like connects right here.
Oh yeah. How to do shading, no highways? Do you mean highlights?
Don't add highlights.
Don't add highlights, just keep it low contrast, not low contrast, but like just keep it on the darker side. Christmas tree. I was thinking Christmas tree as well.
I thought that was behind Abby and Miko.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about like how big do I want it? Do I want it to be this big? And what direction am I looking at it? Maybe we'll color it. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good vertical.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Yay, thanks. I want to request y'all's course for my Christmas present from my family. That's so
That's
sweet.
so nice. That's so sweet.
I had to charge it with my iPad for the longest time before getting the right charger. Interesting.
I think this is cute. Snowfall outside the window. Oh yeah, I think that'd be cute. Probably be like in the evening, Christmas party. I want to add Ray in here, but I don't know where to put her, and I don't even know if I have the space to put her somewhere. Maybe it's just only a student meeting, girl group meeting. What advice would you give to an upper intermediate artist who's hit a plateau asking for a friend?
I would definitely say, like, you know, it's pretty much always foundation. Like, reestablish your foundation, you know. Go, like, comb through all those fundamentals again. You know, do more perspective exercises, do more figure drawing exercises. It's really just those core fundamentals. I mean, I was taking a class by Craig Mullins, and he was saying it's literally just those same core fundamentals rigorously applied. Like, you know, composition, figure drawing, you know, color theory, lighting, like the basics of, you know, like graphical composition and all that. It's just those. It's really just those. Like, if you're an upper intermediate artist, or your friend is an upper intermediate artist and you want to get to like the professional level, it's literally just that, just more fundamentals practice. There's nothing outside of that, really. You know, you could take a mentorship for sure, but they're really just going to help you like be more rigorous with those fundamentals.
Do you...
And, you know,
sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Do you guys work with grayscale before going over with colors? Not all the time. For me, I like to kind of work like this, which is like very, very rough grayscale, but that is just to kind of see like my value elements, like how do I want the values to read in this image, like how lit do I want it to be? In fact, I want this to be darker.
Like, a lot of the time it just comes down to, you know, the design, separating your lights and darks. Like, fundamentals, the foundations of like perspective and lighting help give you your shapes. because, you know, shapes are created by light hitting a form. And then there's, you know, a proportion, design, the distribution of details. There's a lot of really good classes out there for that kind of thing as well. But I 100% know what you mean. Like, I know so many people who have gone professional with art, like, to where they do it as a living. And it's, the difference is always just kind of more of that fundamentals practice, like more of those good, you know, assignments. Pretty much always the thing keeping like amateur artists from the professional like level is those fundamentals. You know, just a bit more accuracy and understanding with like perspective and dimensional drawing, you know, a bit more accuracy and, you know, with lighting and value grouping and colors, and it's like really effectively separating your darks and your lights and figuring out, you know, and really practicing like the figure drawing and the proportions and form drawing and all that kind of stuff. But it's like there's really good practice assignments too.
Yeah. Like
there's a lot of people out there who are practiced for years and they'll never quite reach that professional level. And then there's people who reach the professional level in that time, and it's really the quality and how rigorously you're doing that practice. That's why like mentorships are so good, is because like they'll like meet with you.
Yeah, and they'll basically hone in with what you are struggling with, and they give you proper assignments.
Yeah. Like if you don't understand something, like they'll help you understand it, or you'll go over it again and again until you do understand it. Mm-hmm. Like you can know stuff, but if it's not applied in an artwork, it doesn't matter. Like because it's not applied.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time, like people will watch tons and tons of tutorials and they'll think like because they know things, therefore it will get applied to their artwork, but it doesn't really work that way. So like it's like learning something, practicing applying it, grinding that out over and over. Getting good feedback can really help speed up that process. Does your academy have a mentorship program in place? It does not on the website, but we do have mentorship. So if you're interested in doing like a mentored version of our school, we can totally set something like that up. I majored in art at a liberal art school, and they taught us nothing. I wish I'd had teachers like you. It's really unfortunate that we hear that, you know, a lot, but that's why we're here, honestly. Like, we want to help people learn how to learn how to fulfill their dreams of getting to the level that they want in a fun and enjoyable way. Like, I honestly think the world needs art now, like, more than ever.
Absolutely.
Just with how fake everything is, with all the AI, with like the boringification of a lot of architecture in the world and everything. It's like, I feel like we need that expression like more than ever.
Yeah.
56 now, so it's too late for me?
No,
not really.
At all.
I wouldn't say that.
Like, what do you mean by too late?
Too late to what? Enjoy and have fun doing art?
Or do you mean like, you know, as a career? I would say like...
I mean, I would say, you know, a lot of your career is probably behind you. So like it's too late to be 20. It's too late to be 30. But like you can definitely still have fun with art. And
chat, look how messy this initial sketch is. And then you take that initial idea and you...
Bro, what is this song?
Your life, you can definitely make art. Yeah, I agree.
But I don't really know what your goals are exactly.
Yeah. Like,
bro, there's like a painting class that we're taking. There's some lady in like her late 70s or something in there.
Yeah, and she's just painting, and she actually, it's quite good.
Yeah, she comes in, has fun, paints.
Let me duplicate this again. I'm paranoid now. I have a bad habit of just merging for some reason.
I don't remember this song at all being on the playlist.
That's so funny. Okay, this I can merge. This I can merge.
Yeah, and good luck as well. It'll I think it's good to do art and be expressive.
Mm-hmm. Once I get my get surgery on my hands for the arthritis and recover, maybe I can try again. Absolutely. Big composition? Yeah, I just enlarged it. This was the original sketch. I actually lost the original sketch because dumb me merged too fast without checking my layers. So this was the really rough stage. This one's the more refined stage, and then I'm pretty happy with this, how this is going so far. So I think I'll just kind of chug away at it and kind of finish it.
Almost out.
Almost out. 108 people on not TikTok, YouTube. You know, maybe I'll copy this and then I'll put it on a different layer or put on a different file so then I could go back to it later.
Yum.
Paste. That is not what I wanted to do.
How do I contact you guys for the potential mentorship? You can just DM me on Discord or
Yeah.
Christina, whoever you want to take a mentorship with. You know, like you can check out our artwork. Christina mostly does characters, stuff like that. I mostly do environments and backgrounds, but honestly, either of us can teach you whatever we specialize. But we're pretty well rounded overall. But you can DM me on. Get out of here, little gnat thing.
Gnat thing.
You can DM us on YouTube, Discord if you want. But yeah, I mean, if you want to take like a mentored version of Anime Art School, Christina and I have spent a lot of time discussing. Like, I'm totally fine doing like a feedback version of the school where we meet up. It's actually on our to-do list to make like a feedback version where you can maybe get like one term of feedback at a time.
Do you have a video series on YouTube? We are on YouTube currently.
We do.
We're streaming on YouTube as well, so you can check it out. The same name, Draw Anime Academy on YouTube. Okay. I'm not planning on going pro though. I'm already 35. You know, 36. Sorry. Colton's friend got pro in his mid-30s, right? Or he started in his mid-30s.
Yeah, I have a couple people that I know that were in their 30s before when they started drawing for the very first time. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. I don't think everybody should try to be a pro artist.
Like, if you want to be a pro, then there's actionable steps to take.
Yeah, it depends on your desires. If you just want to draw and have fun, you can do that any day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can work towards enjoying art and doing that more. If you want to become a professional artist, you know, there's definitely ways to do that. Opinion on photo bashing for backgrounds and references. You definitely need to understand the fundamentals. Like, photos will have different lighting. You have to know when a photo has ambient lighting or direct lighting. You have to be able to like color correct.
You have to know how to manipulate it.
Yeah, you need to know perspective. You need to understand like horizon lines. You need to understand vanishing points, camera lenses. Like, if you have a photograph in like a 50mm lens and you're photo bashing something in like a 24mm lens, like, there will be signs. You need to know foreshortening. Photo bashing in a lot of ways is basically just you're kind of using photo elements to paint. It's mostly used in like concept art just for speed. It's not used in a ton of illustration work. Where can I find your Discord server?
Right here.
Linky on our profile. Otherwise, you can just go to our site, drawanime.com. Or you can just send us a DM on TikTok. A DM on TikTok and ask for the invite if you want. But you can go there. First person who doesn't diss me for photo bashing because I love using it for backgrounds. Photo bashing's fine, right?
It's a technique. It's a legit technique.
Yeah, it's industry standard in concept art for certain projects. Like obviously you need the rights to use the photos that you're using, right? Like if you're allowed to use the photos, there's literally nothing morally wrong with photo bashing. Like it's just how the world works in certain industries. Heck, I've even seen illustrations with it, but like, you know, here's my portfolio. This has got a lot of photo bashing in it. Photo bashing. Right? Like, all this down at the end of the tunnel, that's hand-painted. All these wires and stuff, hand-painted. These, like, marks on the wall, the lighting. Like, this is a pretty ambiently lit shot. Like, you can see, like, paint strokes. Like, this light up here, that's painted. The light shining down is painted. These shadows painted. But, like, there's photo textures all over the place here. Because this is, like, concept stuff, right? This, like, you can see that's all painted down there. But, like, this right here, that's photo texture. Like, you have to know what you're doing in order to do photo bashing. It's not, like, free, you know.
It's not like
free good art or something.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of photo bashing for professional work, but then like this piece completely painted. I didn't use any photos in it. No photos, all painting. So it's like, it's just kind of a different tool. It's just like using 3D in your work, you know? Like if you go to this piece right here, you can see down here. This is 3D. I modeled this in VR. Like, this is literally the photo, or not the photo, but, like, the 3D render that I started with. Like, this is just, like, a blob. These are blobs, like a ship model. And then the final version is this one right here. So, like, all these rocks, the foreground elements, all the snow. Like, you can see there's photo texture in the background of, like, mountains and stuff. But all the values are controlled. A lot of these mountains in the background, like you can see around these areas, that's all painted. Mm-hmm. Like this mountain right here is painted. This is all painted in here. The balloon and the ship is, this airship right here in the front is painted. But there's like a little bit of photo textures here and there. Like that's that.
Cool. That's a cool looking ship.
Like I'm not trying to prove to anybody that I can paint. I'm making an image with a story, and that was the whole point.
It's almost like you use the materials needed to get that story across.
Yeah. Like only beginners are out to prove that they can draw. Like most professionals just are like, I need to get this artwork done because I have deadlines to meet.
Yep.
I shouldn't say only beginners are out to do that. There's a lot of pros that do that too. But it's totally up to you. Like if you want to tell a story and you have the rights to use like a photograph, there's tons of photo packs online. Like you can buy them. Like $5, you get like 800 photos from around like Korea. You're allowed to use it on any project you want. Or like you can buy photo packs of all kinds of stuff. People go to the zoo and take pictures of animals and alligators. You can use the textures for your creature's skin. There's all kinds of photo packs out there that you can buy that you can use for like photo bashing. Like I'll even show you my D&D character.
Yeah, let's go.
Like this. Let me make sure there's no naked people in it.
Oh,
no, I censored it. Right? This character right here, this has a bunch of photo bashing in it. You can see it right down here, right? I started with a photo. I painted over. I used a different head. And then there's like the final. Like I just wanted to illustrate my D&D character for a campaign. So it's like, you know, the funny thing is the people who took this reference pack DM'd me and said, awesome, like we're glad you used our reference pack in your artwork. Here's a coupon to get any of our packs free. Like one pack free. And they're like, and if you use more, we'll give you more coupons. So it's like, they have literally a studio that they take pictures of models in, and they upload these packs online for like $5 or $10 to use as figure drawing reference, photo bashing for concept artists. And they love it when people use it. Like you 100% have the rights to use it. But anyways, Y'all play D&D? Not in a long time.
Not in a long time. Yeah.
Years. 3-4 years. How long does it usually take you on a full piece? It depends. It depends if I'm getting paid by the piece or by the hour. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, a couple work days, you know. It depends how many iterations there are. It depends if the client has feedback and they want revisions and changes. Do you have any tips on how to start drawing backgrounds? Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Armatures. Compositional armatures will help you like crazy. The underlying framework underneath of a background is what holds the piece together. It's like a skeleton.
All these have an underlying armature, like an L.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a mountain, like diagonal line. That's very obvious, but like these work.
Backgrounds can get really confusing and complicated fast. You want to make sure that underneath is a good structure for your image to sit on. A high school student with a dream for chemistry, so stock images are my best friend. Nice. Have either of you read Michael Hampton's figure drawing design? Yes. Michael Hampton's figure drawing design and invention. It's a great figure drawing book.
Yes.
We covered that book when we did a book show review.
Yeah.
A number of streams ago. We covered a whole bunch of different books. Yeah, his book's good. His class is great as well. You know, he teaches classes online. He has a YouTube channel. He teaches a bunch of the same stuff. Like he's got really nice stuff. I love it. Very solid figure drawing process. You know, the anatomy is simplified enough that you're not getting all wrapped up in the details and all the little muscle, you know, striations or whatever they're called. It's a phenomenal book.
I use it to study for when making our books or even making our classes.
Yeah.
Like, I use that a lot as a reference.
Morpho is good, but that's more of like an anatomy book, right? Michael Hampton's book, the thing I like about it is that it's a figure drawing book.
Yes.
There's a lot of anatomy books out there, right? Like Bombs and
Stonehouse's Anatomy.
Stonehouse's Anatomy. There's Bridgman. Like there's a lot of anatomy books, but it doesn't feel like there's all that many figure drawing books. And so that's what I really appreciate about it, because, you know, you keep in mind that it's like you're drawing the figure holistically. I'd love to bring Michael Hampton on the channel sometime.
Yeah.
He seems super cool. He makes great content. Really good figure drawing artist. I love his YouTube channel. He uploads tons of stuff for free. His book is solid.
Weird looking star right here. Actually, I want to change the perspective of this star.
Ding, 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 ding.
Should we plan game night for this Friday?
Sure.
What do you think about that? We
All
can
right.
Hype it up.
Yeah, I just responded to you. I wonder how Secret Santa Santa's little deliveries are going.
Bro, I cannot get the star right.
Do you have the stream on in the background, Sarah? How's the little present distribution happening? Is it going good? Cannot get that star right.
Yeah, it's just weird shapes. I think I need to like... There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Hi.
Really appreciate it. Can we get... Honestly, for Dahlia and Sarah, they're both here right now. Can we get some W's in the chat? There were 134 people who signed up for Secret Santa, and Sarah has been at her computer since noon.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like 10 p.m. probably around for her. And
How
she
do
has
you
been
do
working
it?
the entire day on Secret Santa event.
Editing the
Yes.
posts, you know.
Like, that's a lot of work. Like, the community really likes Secret Santa, but it's a lot of work for people. Like
For people
Sarah
running
and
it,
Dahlia, like there's 3 people working on it. I don't think Toe Fungus is here, but we got Sarah, Dahlia, and Toe Fungus delivering the goods.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also run support. They also answer questions. Like, it's a lot of work, and they do it all during December, like this really busy month of December. And Sarah ran it last year. Like, if you're in Secret Santa, just know that they are making this all possible. It's a lot of work. I don't, like,
Yes.
Christine and I would not be
We're
able to
hands
do it
off
on our own.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we would not be able to do it on our own. You know, we do the big streams and we show up all day, but like all of the hard stuff they do.
I'd be crashing out.
I think the streams are like really easy to do. We just have to sit there and smile, you know.
Yeah, so
They're at their
that's true.
computers like crazy. What is a Secret Santa event? It's an event in the Discord server. Submissions ended yesterday, so you can't still join, but basically people draw each other's characters secretly, and then we have a big art show on December 23rd, which all of you guys are invited to, by the way. Like, we're going to be doing it live. We're going to be live for probably around 12 hours
Yeah.
on December 23rd, and all of the artwork that gets made and posted gets shown live on stream, and we get to see people's live reactions in the chat to them. We did it last year. I do actually feel like a keyboard demon after all this.
Keyboard
Nice.
demon. It increases your skill.
Yeah, 134 people. Last year it was 91. Next year it's going to be 9,100.
Oh boy.
Yep.
We would need a whole like different kind of operation.
We'd need an army.
Yep. We need a Santa
We'd have
army.
an army, bro. My birthday is December 23rd. Nice. Birthday stream.
Nice.
There's the star. Stars are difficult for me. Low key.
There we go. The
That's
star
a lot
looks
of work.
good now.
I don't even know how many 12-hour, 10-hour streams we've done. A lot.
A lot.
We actually switched from 12-hour streams to 10-hour streams. They feel about half as long.
Yeah, and then sometimes we'll occasionally like go to the 11th hour.
Yeah.
It's funny enough, and we're gonna we basically end up doing an almost 12-hour stream anyways.
Yeah.
But you know, that's kind of like us. You know, we will overpromise. No, not overpromise. We'll overdeliver a lot of the time. When's the deadline of posting? Do you mean like for the Secret Santa stuff? The deadline to post, like, okay, so for the Secret Santa, everyone posts at the same time because we wanted to keep it all secret, right? That's the whole point of Secret Santa. So the show is going to be on the 23rd. So sometime during stream then is when people will all post together. That's going to be crazy. Hopefully it doesn't break Discord because there's going to be a lot of posts. I don't exactly remember when the deadline is. I don't know if Sarah knows. I know she knows.
Sarah is.
I don't remember.
Sarah is a gamer, like a legit gamer. How do you manage to stream for that long? I mean, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours right now. We kind of just sit here and yap and draw. It's not really that big of a deal. With bright light shining in our eyes the whole time.
Well, it doesn't
It's
become
not that bad at all.
Naomi's head is probably one of the hardest ones to draw because she has a very big like forehead area, and I have to make sure it doesn't look like wonky.
Sarah is a champ. I think she's doing, you know, like she did all of the forms, the Google forms.
Yeah.
She's managing all of the members. All I had to do was spend like a half an hour adding roles to like 130 something people. I just like type in and then click accept. And there was like only one hiccup.
Oh yeah, very
massive reduction in hiccups from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, you know, Sarah managed it. Like, Sarah learned a lot from last year and has like improved the process even more. Tori, hello. Do y'all have OC? Yes, this is the OCs.
These are all our OCs. I'll show the not line work version.
This is a picture of our OCs. We have a book around here somewhere with them.
Yep, right here, covered by another book.
Could show you finished drawings of them. When y'all stream so much, you reach a flow state.
Yeah.
We have a lot of hours of streaming. I don't know how many hours we've streamed. We've been averaging, like 3, 4, 5 times a week for the last year and a half. And we've done a bunch of like 12-hour streams. We've done a bunch of 8-hour streams. Sometimes we'll go like 5 or 6 hours with a stream. You really do reach a flow state.
Yeah. So this is Colton's character, Miki, one of the main mascots of our Anime Academy brand, along with Miko, her sister. So these two appear on our 2 books, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is Volume 2. Absolutely great book. I love it. It's about how to design characters. Here's June, who is an elite, like literally super rich girl, but she like games and does cosplays as a secret. Those two are friends. Tira and her are friends. She's like an influencer girl who's like really mature, really elegant. And then there's Naomi, the party girl.
June looks super cool. Oh yeah, it's a very well-rounded group. Everybody has a favorite, for sure.
Everybody has a favorite. And then we also added 3 extra characters. Here we added Colton's other character, Abby, who's a childhood friends with Miki and Miko. We added her to the group. She's not in the illustration though. There is Jake, who's the only boy in the group, but he's cool.
We'll add more classmates and stuff as time goes on.
Yeah, and that's him. Everybody, a lot of girls like him because he's the only boy in the group, and he's kind of like the running.
Abby and I have the same hairstyle. Really?
Really?
Let's
That's
go.
Sick. And then this is my character, Ray. She is the anatomy teacher for the girls because they're like in an art school in this universe. Jake from Royal High. It's funny. But yeah, I love the characters to death. I love drawing them. I need to do more finished illustrations of them. I think I did a finished illustration here. I actually think I did a sketch of this illustration a long time ago, but I never like went through with it. I don't even know if it still exists. This was the other illustration that I was doing. I stopped at Abby and Ray, but this is the wallpaper for our stream iPad. And I want to do it in this style too, because I like making illustrations that is kind of like a fake anime screen cap. I love that kind of stuff. So this is quite laborious, but it's fun.
Team Ray.
Team Ray, thank you. Where is that illustration, that potential sketch?
But we never draw Jake.
Now.
Not until chat absolutely demands Jake gets drawn.
Yeah.
We don't really draw him ever. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to look for that one illustration, this one like really rough sketch that I did of the group in that pose. Whoop. It was during the Christmas season.
I have no idea.
I did a variation of this illustration, but that was before I got better at backgrounds. And I was trying to find it.
Justice for Jake. Yeah, get in line.
Yeah, get in line.
Lot of that going around.
It sure did a lot of streams.
Abby coming in the 3rd book, probably. Which drawing tablet? This is an iPad here, an iPad Pro.
Oh yeah, that was when they were in the Christmas party outfits. I was doodling them.
Yeah, Jake is mandatory boy character. Yeah, he's
yeah, exactly.
He is Miko and Miki's cousin.
I give up on finding it.
And he has a little baby sister.
Named Sophie or Sophia.
I think Sophia.
Sophie/Sophia.
I got you, you stinky little fly. Ugh.
Ew.
Oh no!
It was alive.
Get back here.
Oh wait, never mind. It's dead. I thought it flew away.
No, it was like wiggling around.
What?
He'd been flying around me for an hour. I've been like,
I
was waiting for my time to strike. Done that. Yuck.
I hate flies.
Wait, have I caught up on TikTok streaks today?
Okay.
I wonder if Iz is still in the server.
I don't know.
Let's see. Do you think?
Hopefully, because I like her when she's in the server, even though she's not very active these days.
Izzy?
Is it?
I have no idea. What was her
You can just ask her.
have no idea. We still have a 410 streak with her, though.
Nice.
Let's see.
I'm trying to connect these two lines. It's kind of hard. This is when I usually zoom in. I never really worked this big, like on the iPad, but when I do, this is when I actually zoom in. I zoom out for the majority of the illustration, and I zoom in for like the more like detailed stuff.
Let's go.
That because people that didn't know would ship Jake and Miki before in the past. Yeah,
Were they?
That's right.
Did they?
I think someone.
I don't remember if they did. They would ship
Jake with Tira sometimes.
Maybe.
I need. But yeah, that's or Jake and Miko. I don't know, whichever. I don't remember. Basically they were like, oh, they're cousins. But I do vaguely remember that.
Why would Miki post this?
Yeah, she would.
I'll send it
She
to
would.
Sarah. That's pretty stinking funny, honestly. Oh yeah, I have a Miki Core collection. I keep forgetting to add stuff to it.
Did you have a folder named Miki Core?
Yeah, because I add What the heck?
Just open the Santa thing. I don't know. We could add bios. Whoops. We'll figure it out. I don't know if you can still edit your post. It's probably too late, but yeah, because Dahlia or Sarah was editing and stuff. I think it's a bit too late now to edit the post, unless you ask Sarah. But it'll take extra time.
Huge canvas? Nah, it's not that big. How big is it?
It's a 5,000 by 6,000.
Yeah, it's not that big.
It feels huge because I'm like zooming in a lot.
How do you get better at line art? Unfortunately, it is too late. Sarah, Commander Captain Santa Sarah says.
Okay, that's fine.
Shout out to Jake, someone says. I'm a
Justice for
Jake X Naomi truther.
Why does it sound like Saturn?
Sarah said that.
Oh, Sarah said that? My OC is pretty malleable, so personnel doesn't really matter. Oh, hey, that's fun. I like the word malleable.
Yeah, next year we're going to have all Secret Santa stuff. Except we're just going to use emojis to describe how Secret Santa works. And
Emojis?
Yep, because people can't read. And so we're going to have to use like, hieroglyphs, modern day hieroglyphs in order to teach people.
What do they say? Like how before people knew how to read, the peasants would like look at pictures to understand context. Okay. Now I gotta look at my own reference.
Let's see what good old Applejack is up to at this time of night.
Applejack. He looks like he like shied away from you. Lace or fur? Pick one. Lace. Nah, I'm kidding. Fur. You can do fur. Lace is kind of hard. Applejack is like the little bell, like jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. You don't care about it. Oh. So happy. He loves his little bed here.
He loves being pet on his little nest. Oh. Okay. Oh. That's cute. Were you reaching for it, Apple?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, now he's getting off for some reason.
Yeah, he's heading out.
No.
Or are you gonna come snuggle?
We should have like a camera here to see how he walks over.
He's coming to snuggle.
Hi, Apple.
I'll move my stuff. Oh, you're very happy.
Hi. Oh, stretchies. You're so cute.
You're so cute.
Little big bear. Little. Dress the fur babies up as Santa and reindeers.
You're so sweet.
You know, I feel like I would. We can
He's
try.
so happy.
He's so happy
You
right
hear
now.
him?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I do. I do hear him.
is purring like crazy. You hear
Crazy
him?
for him. Hi, Apple.
Now I got hair all over me.
Okay, he's decided to settle on the iPad.
Yeah, we can't have that, can we?
A little bit, it's fine. Okay, I need to push your face up here. There you are.
He's adorable. He is very. Applejack is Santa. He's certainly big enough to be Santa.
Mm-hmm. Ew, are you okay, never mind. I thought this was water droplets. I thought he drooled onto the iPad. I heard that cats drool if they're happy or not.
Yeah, or if they have 0 brain cells like Applejack. He's settling in.
Mm-hmm. Eviction notice. Oh my gosh, I remember that character. That was a fun character. Oh my gosh. Really? That's perfect.
No way.
That is perfect.
No way.
That is so good. That's
I'm
so
not
good.
allowed to say anything, but I definitely lucked out with my
Yeah.
with my Secret Santa.
You sure did. Oh my gosh.
Baby Jack?
Did you come back up to torment us? Are you a little goblin? Come to torment me?
Kiss kiss?
Homie, chill. Bro, chill. Chill.
Oh, well at least you can get him away from the tablet by having him.
You little goblin? Little goblin Jack? Oh, you're so cute.
Murder muffins. Murder mittens.
Murder.
Oh, there he goes. He's
Homie.
settled down. Chad, he has settled down on Colton's iPad. He's so silly.
How about this?
Treat? You want a treat, Apple? Oh my gosh. You really want that, don't you?
Bro is going to town on snuggling right now. All right, Applejack, here. Look. Look. You. Come on, here.
He's like, where'd it go?
It went in the nest. No, it's literally. It's in here. Oh my gosh, bro, he's bulldozing everything.
Oh, he knows now.
Oh, he definitely knows.
He knows. He knows. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that big boy. Wait, Toby's here too.
Uh-oh,
He's very
Toby heard
sleepy.
the...
Oh, he's so sleepy. He's so eepy, eepy, eepy. Eepy baby. Eepy baby. He came in because he heard the treats.
That's cute.
Eepy baby.
And Applejack's here again. Okay. Her thumb needs major.
My cat is like 8 pounds. Applejack is a 15-pounder, and Toby is a 13-pounder. Poppy is like
The lightest one.
10 pounds, 9 pounds. Big boys. No wonder Poppy's so unhappy sometimes. She's like, you got to deal with these big grade stinky
fatties.
stinkies.
Stinky.
Oh. What do you feed them? Cheeseburgers. every single day, every single night, they come to us and they say, "Can I has cheeseburger?"
And we give them. You know, Naomi, I think, will have cute Christmas nails.
Lay good night from Argentina. We got some other users from Argentina.
Yeah.
They're very loved, yes.
We feed them I think we feed them Nulo, like food from Nulo, and it's the cat and kitten food. Ingredients look pretty good.
Murder muffins.
That's ultimate Christmas song.
This is the most ad song like that you would use on an advertisement ever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to refine this sketch more.
I thought you were going into the line work pretty fast.
Yeah. I realized that I'm going too fast.
I was a little bit unsure of the Secret Santa and how that was going to go, but now that I have seen who I've gotten and what their character is,
I can't
am
believe it.
so happy.
That's
so happy. You know, people always tell me, they say, what?
Keep on going.
No, I'm not going to do the Trump impression.
It's so funny when you do it.
They say, how do you do it? How do you do Secret Santa every year? I hope you like it. I love it. I'm so happy.
Was this planned? Or was it like actually by accident?
Oh my goodness. Not the impression.
I actually adore whenever Colton does that impression. It's so funny.
Your mom was...
My mom was like on the floor
I did
laughing.
the stupid Trump impression with your mom around, and she thought it was so
She
funny.
thought it was hilarious. I think it's hilarious too every time I chuckle at it.
See, I was literally happy enough to start like doing impressions. That's how happy I am about Secret Santa. It was legit by chance.
Really? That is great.
The only thing... I wonder if you're allowed to have a cameo appearance of your own OC.
You know, I think that'd be kind of cute. I mean, it's still there. It's still gonna be like their OC
Yeah.
in the main illustration.
Misaki Walmart Christmas song. Misaki. I knew if we ran an event where you could draw other people's characters, Misaki would finally come out of hiding, and here she is.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Misaki? I'm good. How are you guys? We're good.
We're doing good.
You know, as you can see, I've lost all my hair in a
That hasn't
tragic
changed.
accident, in a terrible boating accident.
Oh my gosh. I love the boating accident memes or jokes. And I wonder if I got a DM.
Note in there.
Not in there.
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
Ba.
Someone actually DM'd me. Sent me a friend request, but I don't know if they have like a
Oh yeah, that's the person that was asking about the mentorship.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
La 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 la. Lack of Mickey art made Colton too stressed out, and he lost his hair. That's right.
A rogue wave look to your hair, you mean for him?
A rogue wave took my hair. I want to be mentored. Do it.
Yeah, you can DM us.
Do it. Gonna dip to take a walk around. Sarah, you've earned it.
You've earned it.
Walk around Marvel Rivals, probably. How are you gonna recover? By
Sleep.
you guys. Do it. You can take a mentorship if you want.
Yeah. This feels like Hawaii Christmas, this song. I'm gonna show you my skills. I haven't gotten far. Oh, I think you're gonna do great with the mentorship. I think you're really going to level up. If I want to take a mentorship for character designs, who would be the ideal mentor?
Oh, definitely character. Yeah, for sure. Christina.
Thank
Christina's the ideal character designer
do you mean that?
to take a mentorship from. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I don't do any characters, bro.
Well, but you know how to do characters too. I feel like your design concepts would be great to go through as well. But I can try my best.
I must get stronger. That's me right now. I must get stronger. Yeah, Misaki, what is your current work? What does your work look like anyway?
Yeah,
Have you
I'm
posted
actually really
anything lately?
curious.
Y'all are, if you'll take a mentorship, like you'll get better. You're going to be very unhappy with having to draw things that are not other people's OCs all the time, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a boot camp. It is going to be not concept. It's going to be art boot camp.
It
Yeah, I
is.
want to focus on better characters and branch out into that field for VTubers and such. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I feel like I would have a pretty good idea how to get you there. You know, Colton, I was thinking I should make that potato and bacon wrap potato thing again. I remember you liked it. Where do you get the brush? This brush, actually, the one I'm working with right now is the syrup brush on Procreate. That's the default.
I must get stronger.
Wait, actually, I don't really know how. I need to look at holly leaves for reference. Chat, if you get overwhelmed with finding reference, what you can do is if you're unsure about certain things or certain shapes, you can just search them up as you go.
Discord is already asking if I'm human. How many of you sent Dahlia?
This could be an interesting symbol. I don't know if I wanted that big.
Was that literally what you saw, Tori? Because that's what I saw.
What?
She took a picture of Applejack's feet, and I thought it was this. Is that what you saw? Because that's what I saw. You've only set out 5.
Only 5?
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. That's fun. That's cute. Oh, I love that character. That's Kaylee's character, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Practicing a lot.
Okay, but like even then, that's also pretty passive practice, you know?
Okay, that's fun. Whatever happened to Ginny?
Yeah, she used to be more active.
I just remembered. Let's
That was
go.
Very nice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. That's a great. I can't believe you got that as your target. I don't even know if I'll add these. I think I don't think I'll add those. But I think I will add these.
Yeah, sorry, Christina cheated and saw my character, Sarah. Ban her.
What do you mean? It's like
Ban her.
I already knew what your
Ban.
Ban.
Ah!
Oh, I'm sorry. How do you draw so good? We got a lot of practice.
Oh my gosh, random person, you're so random.
Okay, I'm gonna give up on that ribbon. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Okay, so there's Naomi. She's inked.
My ears. Remember when all the quirky girls were like, oh my gosh, I'm so random. I'm so random. There was a website back in the day called Random Things to Do.
Oh. I'm just gonna... Colton, do you think the scale is correct in this illustration, or do you think it needed some work?
I don't know. I ain't looking at that. I'm looking at my Secret Santa stuff.
I think it's good enough scale-wise.
Okay. Colton, did you see DMs? Yeah, I was looking at your work. Is that what you were saying? We were saying it's good. I don't know if we specified that we were looking at your work, but we were.
I was reacting to it.
That's fun. I like the one where she has the star. Who's the character laying on the grass again? The green eyes.
Is it her Misao or Misaki? I think that's actually the name of the character. I have no clue. What state are y'all in?
Arizona.
Aria. Okay, her name's Aria.
Aria. Yeah, it's nice stuff. Okay.
There we go. Valley girl accent. I was ordering my lunch and heard the band. It's funny.
Oh,
Man.
looks good to me. Looks awesome. Bye. Have a good life. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who's that guy? Jake.
He was trying to get into the photo until Naomi decided to pop her head into the selfie.
Bro, so many people joined the Discord server from YouTube. It's not even funny.
It's like how many?
We just passed 4,000 members in the Discord server like a couple like weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
4,289. So almost 300 more people. That's crazy. It's because it's so easy to join from YouTube, right? On TikTok, you have to go like find it and open the link in the bio and on YouTube, it's just like done. What is this, bro? Look at this profile picture.
That's a perfect profile picture. I want that. So funny.
Gabnum. It's a silly cat. You know, by the way, just saying, if you want to learn how to draw like this, we have a school. You are saved. We have a school, a foundational art school that teaches you Heads, faces, expressions, anatomy, figure drawing, the muscles. Teaches you clothing and costume drawing.
Teaches you how to do illustrations like this.
Yup.
Like, this is literally the process that I use for anime art school. Like, for all the illustrations.
Yup. Perspective, backgrounds, a lot of different stuff. It's a very good school.
Thank you, Mishaki. I despise line art. I do a messy sketch and build from there. I agree.
Yeah. Christina does not do line art very often these days.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like you mostly do like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I do.
Like, where the heck? Oh, you do like, where the heck is the Tira one?
The Tira one.
Oh, it's just.
It's on the Huion.
Oh, it's on the. No, it's here.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
She mostly paints like this, like where it's just a Gen 1 drawing the whole time with no new layers. I find it much funner to work that way.
It's more fun to work this way for sure. I just wanted the aesthetic of like a fake anime screen cap, so that's why I'm using the line work vibe.
Yep.
I love this outfit. I was like, I have to put Tira in this outfit. She's so elegant in it.
Yeah.
With pearls. Like, I think Tira and pearls is just chef's kiss. Perfect.
Took me all day to finish one drawing. Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah. I'll worry about Jake later. I don't want Mickey's to be blocked.
Bro, there's so much cat hair floating in the air now. I'm cursed.
You're cursed.
Let's go. Took me tenths to do my profile picture.
10 months?
What
10 days?
What unit of measurement is can you draw a mermaid? She drew a little
yes.
mermaid illustration not too long ago. She never finished it though.
No. This is my mermaid drawing. I
Yeah,
have
she
drawn
did that
mermaids
like
before.
a couple weeks ago, was it?
Not a couple weeks. I think it's like about a month ago.
Do you put pressure for the line art to make the lines thicker? For this brush, that's probably just the syrup brush, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That has pressure already.
Yeah. Rodney is learning how to draw. Very descriptive username. I love it.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Just like my name, I'm learning how to draw.
I've also done these kind of illustrations. I remember this one. This one's kind of fun.
I love a man on a mission. That's a fat kitty, bro.
It's Applejack. I'm kidding. That is a fat kitty. Thank you.
10 Apple Jacks?
10 Applejacks.
You'd
10
never be able to
hours.
lift that much.
Bro, I'm excited to see who my target is.
Targeto. Perfecto tres.
Bro, if you didn't submit your thing, you wouldn't have gotten him.
That's wild to think that. I almost didn't do Secret Santa.
Until I was like, I'll do your form for you.
And yeah, Christina's like, yeah, she filled out my form mostly for me on like when I was driving.
Because I was like, if you ain't going to do it now, you're not going to do it at all. So I was like, I'll just do it.
I like using pets as a unit of measurement. Interesting.
Unit of time
I don't
measurement?
think there's a unit of measurement larger than one Applejack.
You know, actually, another way I like to think about line work is thinking of it like calligraphy. Look at a bunch of calligraphy videos and see like how they thicken and thin lines, thin the lines. Like that actually helps me a lot to visualize my line work. I love calligraphy. At least I've never done it before, but I love the look of it. So I kind of base a bit of my pressure based off of that. See how it works for you.
How many pieces can we make for Secret Santa? As many as you want. As many as possible.
The heck?
Kitty kicked the little door stopper. Boing. Ooh.
It's probably Applejack.
I heard a. That's an Applejack sound. He goes.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be.
Me?
You're gonna be sad
What do you mean? I'm gonna
about
be sad.
this.
Our camera ain't getting here today.
Estimated to arrive by December 8th.
Ew,
That's gross.
that's gross.
There's one saving grace, potentially. In which case, it's... Yeah, there's no way. It's because they ship the stupid thing via FedEx, and FedEx sucks. They're always having problems. UPS is where it's at. You joined a Discord. Nice.
Nice, awesome.
You need to go now. All right. Have a good one.
Tea.
Booty
Shaker.
Shaker 9000. My mom ordered something on Halloween. It hasn't even shipped yet.
What? That is crazy late.
That's crazy. Tahaki. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me. Dad.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
Dad?
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 Are you my father? Oh, you're so cute, you silly little Applejack.
Place him towards the camera.
Dad bod. Speaking of dad bods, bro. Look at this unit. This is 1 unit of measurement.
Ooh, ee, ah, ee.
I stepping on my keyboard. I will send what Applejack said to the chat. Fur looks so silky. It's probably having like weird artifacts because of the green screen effect.
It's not really that silky. Silver gray fur.
Oh, look at that. Look at that fur, that nice back view. Draw that, chat. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at, I told you it's puddle. He's a puddle.
He's a melting
Holy moly. That's crazy. You should do an art contest where the prize is a meet and greet with Applejack. You'd never escape his gravity.
He's a black hole.
I'm pretty ready to wrap up soon if you want.
Yeah, I'm happy to wrap up.
It's been fun. Fun times
Fun
here at
little chill stream.
fun times here at DAA.
Mm-hmm.
But all streams must eventually come to an end.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably work on this illustration periodically here and there during streams. So y'all got to just kind of incrementally see the progress.
That's funny. Chocolas. Chocolas art. Thank you. I appreciate that if you were talking to me.
What's the cat meme song? Oh.
We have it, actually. You want to see the coolest thing ever? I have no idea where it is.
Didn't you delete it? There we go.
There you go.
On YouTube.
Why didn't it show up on TikTok? The heck? That's stupid. Why didn't it show up on TikTok? They only heard it. They didn't see it. Well, the person who said it was YouTube as well. That 8S so cute. I'm gonna tell Sarah you cheated.
What do you mean? Me? You're the one who were like,
You looked.
but it's okay if I look, because I'm not the one that got you. Or you're not the one that got me.
Yeah, what the heck? Exactly. What the heck?
Toby? Just like,
I think it's so funny when cats are really tired while they're sleeping, they still have like those creases. Like when cats are not tired, he's got like the eye bags, you know?
like the puppy eye bags. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miki, but your face has been partially blocked by Tira's hair. I can't do anything about that.
No, yes you can. You can tilt Mickey's head.
But
You
I
can tilt
like
it
it
like
when she's
this.
tilted.
You blocked Mickey's face, the star of Anime Academy. Literally the main character.
Yeah, she can deal with a bit of hidden stardom for every once in a while.
No.
That's pretty good too. She can't be the center of the attention at all times.
Okay. Literally what Applejack reminded me of. I remember, I love it how Tori, when she hangs out on stream, just instead of messaging in chat, she messages through Discord DMs. Because she so badly wants to send pictures. Look at that Applejack bod.
Raccoon.
Bro, look at that shape language. Applejack ain't got nothing on that raccoon. For real. That raccoon, like, Applejack is, like, multiple times girthier and more rolls and folds than that raccoon. Can't send images here. Skill issue. Where do you get those stickers from, Tori? Where's that one that you sent not too long ago that was like the little like
Oh, the hamster.
the little shy one that's like Send me that one. Not the hamster one. That's just in our own server. I mean, like
The Chico one? I don't remember.
I don't remember where it is.
I think the perfect oh, that's cute.
It is cute.
I think the perfect sound for that is oh, it's like a stitch saying eek. Where's our TikTok chat anyways? It's gone.
Where the heck is our TikTok chat? There it is.
Sarah said I can't tell my cat because my cat might be my Santa. That's
That one. Shy. Send like a full version of that one. I think that one's so funny.
Which one? Where is it?
SHYYY. That one
Oh,
there.
that one.
This emoji is from a server that is either invite only or unavailable. Wow. I wasn't invited? That's wild. Well, you're not invited to my birthday party.
Miki would say that.
And then she'd be like, just kidding. Everybody's invited to my birthday party.
Except for creeps.
It's my adopt server? Well, I don't know. I want to just spin Applejack around like that so bad.
Real.
Get over here, Applejack. You're so cute. I just can't get enough of you.
Oh, baby Jack. He's so cute with the little face.
Well, should I make a character preview of my OC? Should I perhaps do it? When in doubt, just do it.
Baby Jack. You want to go back to bed?
Toby, do you want to get Uiad too?
Ouya treatment?
Do you want to get Uiad? We don't have Toby Cam.
No.
We can have two kitty cams. Kitty Cam 1 and Kitty Cam 2.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Baby.
Baby therapy. Oh my gosh, look at Applejack's pose.
Yeah, I know.
Hold up. I need y'all to see what I'm seeing. No, don't move. Oh my gosh, you look like you're in a trash bin with your legs sticking out. This is what I see, chat. Little legs.
You're too big for that nest. Is that a Christmas illustration? I don't know,
Yes.
Lau, is it?
It is.
Wait, Lau, you signed up for Secret Santa? You better
She was
have.
the one that asked if you were gonna join.
Yes. Oh, her name didn't come up initially, bro. When I did the ad. Excuse me. There's Mickey.
Mhm.
You did? That's good. Kind of a cozy little stream tonight.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Oh my gosh. That little... Oh my goodness.
He stops.
He licks again.
I love his foot sticking out.
That is.
His toe beans for all to see.
I'm telling you, you lay Applejack on his back, he will just stay there for an hour. He's like, I must have been placed in this position for a reason. Look at his legs sticking out, bro.
That's a funny... Take a video from that angle, too.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't want my flashlight. That's great.
I think it's cuter when she's winking. Mischievous Mickey.
All right, what about this one?
Oh my gosh. Lemon Jack.
It is Lemon Jack. I arrived to my home city today. Yippee, summer vacations. It's summer?
It's summer?
It's summer down there. Wait. Don't tell me. Do you have summer in the winter?
Okay, hold up. Okay.
I think I might have learned this from Animal Crossing.
Because Southern Hemisphere?
And who says video games rot your brain? No, actually, I have summer all year long because it's a state of mind. Get out of here with that. Gosh.
Okay.
Comedian here.
Here we go.
Comedian. It's cute. State of mind.
Get out of here with that. Why do I feel like Fox was the one that said that?
That was
Oh, it
Lao.
wasn't. That was Lao? Oh, okay. Close enough. Bro, do you know how far fingers can bend? Like, like it's like a literal curve. At least for me, mine has a literal curve. I wonder if it's like a girl thing.
What is this song?
Christmas song.
I don't remember any of these. Well, I guess I don't really remember any of them.
Well, it's been like a year since we even like used it, so
It's already been a year since last December.
yeah. Last Christmas.
Can y'all hear the music on TikTok? Yes? YouTube, can you hear the music fine? I was listening to one of the VODs and the music was really quiet on YouTube. Not that I care that much, but a little bit. Hey. Go back to sleep, Toby.
Now's not the time for.
Rumpus
Rumpusing.
room. What?
I was gonna say rumpus room, but I didn't know how to. I didn't know. Oh my gosh! Look at Applejack. He's still like that.
I told you he sits like that he'll sit like that for an hour a lot of the time. Look at him.
He looks like he's on like a floaty, on a swimming pool.
He literally will sit like that for so long. Like you just place him on his back and he'll just stay there.
Yep.
He don't even care. Someone earlier said, how can you make a very simple base sketch, then go to line art? Foundation.
Foundation. There.
Plussing.
Yeah, plussing.
It's called plussing. Christina just draws the sketch to get things in place. Like every single phase of this is like an essential phase. Like the first phase is getting the general composition and poses and proportions.
Mm-hmm. Y'all should see.
This phase
This was the very, very rough.
Yeah. This phase that she's doing right now, she's doing a lot of designing and thinking, but she doesn't have to think about composition because the composition, the characters, their poses, their locations are already figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all of the things like folds and anatomy and overlaps,
Extra
clothing,
details.
yeah, all of that stuff gets done in this stage because the previous stage already solved the problems of placement of characters and
Absolutely. Yeah, that's kind of how I work.
I feel like she would wear like striped pants or something.
Okay, sure, I can do striped pants. I was gonna put her in plaid,
Yeah,
but I think striped actually might work.
I don't. It's up to you. It would look pretty good at what you were gonna do as well. I think. He has a posture similar to mine. Shrimp Jack. Look, now he's falling asleep. He's falling asleep like that. He's just like, seems like a good time to take a nap.
He's just comfortable. Not a single thought in there. Yep.
He not thoughts once.
Okay. I'll work on the presents later. I feel like her legs should be actually like way higher and bigger. Like that. Yeah, maybe. Lindsay sent me some homework updates. Let's see how she did.
Bro.
Okay, look at this. 2 point. I have to check closer. But it seems like she's doing that one needs work. It's kind of hard to see, but hey, not bad. Definitely better
Nice.
than the 1 point perspective.
Yeah, that's nice stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for the follows, guys.
Yeah. Maybe we'll wrap up, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit of drawing tonight before it gets like
True
1,000 o'clock.
The 1,000 o'clock. I actually love that so much.
Well, everybody, what do you think? Time to wrap up?
You'll end up saying, "Yeah, I'll wrap up," and then
Yes, yes.
I'm happy to wrap up whenever.
I'm gonna do the Mickey pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, so I could go to sleep without FOMO. Yeah. Do you still like stream and make videos and stuff, Lau? You content creator?
Wait, what is your YouTube channel, anyways?
I subscribe to it.
You did?
Yeah.
What's the channel name?
I like Lau. I mean, like her username or something. I think.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? Lau Cali.
Lau Cali.
LAUCLAALII? ALII maybe?
I don't
We're
know.
trying to guess your YouTube channel name. CALII.
CALII.
It's gotta be. Yes, that's me. Where is that?
Art?
Why is it not coming up, bro? It's because you watch so many shorts. The only thing that's showing up on your entire YouTube channel is shorts.
How about you deal with it? How about Lau? Just send me your handle because I want to. I'm curious now.
I had no idea that was even possible. To have your entire YouTube homepage just be recommended shorts. That's crazy. Christina's YouTube app is like a foreign world to me. Look at that, bro. See,
It's
look,
basically just a bunch of food
this
shorts.
is the distribution of shorts to long forms that I watch. I get 3 rows of shorts, and then it's just a bunch of long forms.
It's interesting how they
It's like
did it that way.
long form, 1, 2, 3 rows of shorts. Long form, long form, long form, long form. 1, 2, 3 rows of shorts. Long form, long form, long form, long form. 3 rows of shorts. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. I want to keep making vids, but I don't have the tripod with me.
Hold up. I need to draw her foot first.
Maru says, whenever you want is fine with me. Thank you. DM'd Christina. Yeah.
Yay.
I better see some YouTube videos going up.
And I'm tempted for her to do this, but then that would run into Miko's face. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because I could cover it up and it.
Oh, there's no 2 eyes. It's just one eye at the end. Laucali. Wait, never mind. It's at Laucali.
I.
What the drive-through thing? A large Dr. Pepper. You remember that one? That was so good, bro. Yep. Subscribed.
Let me see. Oh, okay, 2. It's only 1 L.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, I see it. Okay. 13K 3 months ago. That's not bad.
Okay. Where was this hidden gem?
Okay, that's cute. Cute nails. Draw with me content. Nice.
This is Lau. She did the banner art for our Discord server. You can go subscribe to her if you want. Do it.
Cute. Very aesthetic. The heart hands at the end. That's cute. Fun. That's pretty chill, honestly.
Very chill.
This is just one of our subscribers' YouTube page, and we're just looking at it.
Y'all.
It's with one L and 3 eyes, yeah. Or wait, what? One L and 1 eye seems like.
The at is 3 eyes.
The at is 3 eyes. Okay.
Well,
Finally, time to wrap up.
I think I'll eat mine now.
What's that from?
I think I'll eat mine now. Holy moly. I gotta take a picture of it.
Looks like a grandpa. You awake?
What is the deal with those eyes, bro? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, I need to get a better picture.
Not the eye suddenly opening. He realizes he's getting photographed and he just...
Okay, unfortunately your head kind of popped in there, but I got a better picture.
Not my head, bro. Look at the sun in the corner.
Oh, the sun in the lower corner instead of
Yeah.
the upper corner.
He doesn't even think once. He does not. Sorry, we don't speak Japanese. I don't know it.
Yeah.
I don't know it, but hello, welcome.
Hi. As much as I want Miki's foot to be there, I don't...
You took my only food. No, I'm gonna starve. That's right. It's from SpongeBob, the candy bar.
Okay.
You ate my candy bar.
It's funny. You ate my candy bar.
Are you guys married?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And now there's like a bunch of Japanese being talked in YouTube chat.
Oh.
Done sub nice.
I'm almost curious what they're saying in Japanese because
They're telling us that I need to wrap up because I've been saying it for 20 minutes. I have no idea what they're saying. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, showing up, hanging out, all that stuff. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
meow 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 meow.
All right, chat. Thank you, everybody. We will have a... You should have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Really appreciate it. Good luck, everyone. Yes, just finished sending out all your Secret Santa assignments. Let's go.
Really? Who said that? Toe?
Toe.
Awesome.
Let's
Good
go.
job.
Thank you, Toe. Appreciate you helping out. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Sarah. Appreciate you, chat. Appreciate you, Applejack. And have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I kept missing your live.
Oh no.
You can hang out with us on our next live. Bye-bye. It's not on my soundboard. I end the live here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube. We'll talk to you later.